All right. How's everybody doing this fabulous and glorious and wonderful Saturday afternoon? Saturday, the day to be sat. If you don't sit on Saturday, what you doing, right? If you're not sitting on Saturday, what you doing? What you got going on if you ain't sitting on Saturday? But I don't think anybody sits on Saturday, right? I don't think anybody does. You got to get up and get out and get something on Saturday. You got to get up, get out, and get something. Now, once again, we are back for more of this nonsense, more of this unnecessary nonsense. Here we are, once again. Best thing to do is to do it, right? I would suppose the only way to get through it is to do it. And considering I don't want to fucking play this game, I am going to just get through it so that I never have to play this game ever again in my life. I was just watching your vibe before you went live. You feeling better after tackling the game today? Feeling better, but otherwise, how are you? For one thing, let me know if the volumes are right. If the game volume is too loud, let me know. I didn't even check. Let me go back to OBS just to check and see where the volume is. I'm doing pretty straight today. I'm honestly doing pretty straight. Earlier today, I was on Matt RPD's stream. I highly okay, is where I wanted to be. Highly recommend that you all watch Matt MATT RPD Raccoon Police Department. I hope you watch his stream from today, because I was on his stream today and we were all playing Among Us, and it was my first time playing Among Us. And I'm not saying that, you know, I did anything spectacular, but it was most definitely hilarious. Most definitely hilarious. So that's what I was doing with my earlier part of my day today. I was doing that. I was streaming with Matt. Well, I wasn't even streaming. I didn't stream because I didn't want to conflict with his stream, and I didn't want to be that person. You know what I mean? Just because I'm streaming with him, try to stream and like get some clout off of streaming with him. Like, nah. I watch his stream because he likes Resident Evil and he's extremely good at it. He does community games every now and then, and I'm trying to also do community games. So if you guys have ideas for games that we could do, I was thinking Resident Evil Resistance, but I actually played that game and realized just how lame Resident Evil Resistance really is. So I really don't want to play that, honestly. But I want to do community game nights. So if you guys have an idea of like a game that we all can get together and play, 1000% we can do that, Lamar. And once everybody else gets in, I'll let them know, and then I'll just make a post to just see, you know, what people are feeling, so we can all get together one night and like play some shit. You know what I mean? Because it was pretty fun today doing community night with Matt RPD. So like I said, follow Matt RPD, watch that video. He knows way more about these games than I do. If you don't want to see somebody get upset while playing these games, even though he's not gonna play Code Veronica, he said it himself. He played like Resident Evil 0, and I think he might have finished the game once, but he did say that he will never stream Resident Evil 0 again. So if he won't stream Resident Evil 0 again, then I know he's not playing Code V. But you know, I recommend Matt RPD. Highly recommend. But regardless, that's what I was doing earlier today. And it took me a long time. What time is it? It's 7:23, bro. It's almost 7:30. It took me a very long time to get to a point where I was like, okay, let's just stream the game. Let's just do it. Because everything, I mean, absolutely every bone in my body was like, just play Resident Evil 4. Just play Resident Evil 4. Just say fuck it and play Resident Evil 4. But then at the same time, if I skip Code V and play Resident Evil 4, and then once we get to Resident Evil Requiem, I'm like, oh, we've played all the canon games. Technically, I didn't. if I don't fucking get over the fact that I have to play Resident Evil Code V, if I just don't get over it, then we won't never. We have to complete the goal, man. We have to complete the goal, and I don't know. It's just this game. I really didn't get to a point where with Resident Evil Zero, I was like, no, I don't want to play this game anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, I made a lot of jokes during Resident Evil Zero where I was like, oh, I'm gonna uninstall. But truly, it never really kind of like got me to that point. But for some reason, I don't really know. Like, I think it's like a culmination of a lot of little bitty things. You know what I mean? The movement. I think it's the movement. I think it's the movement. I think it's not being able to remember like where areas are because the shit's, you know, it's not on the map. I think it's the fact that the map is a different color as well. The fact that if you're in a pink area or a red area or whatever, it's good. But like the blue areas are areas that you're not in. And then I guess the areas that are completely just don't have any color are areas that you haven't been to yet. That also throws my brain off as well. So it's like, it's the movement, is that factor. It's the fact that it has the auto aim. And so it's like all the, and then it's the fact that Steve looked like Becky. It's the fact that Steve looked like a male version of Rebecca. And so now I'm constantly reminded of Rebecca because Steve looked like her. So it's like it's a culmination of a bunch of different stuff that just makes it so it's extremely hard for me to actually want to play this game. But because we have set the goal out to play all the main titles, all of the ones that are the main story, and because technically this is the main story, I'm just gonna say fuck it, and we're gonna play the game. We're gonna say fucking and play. But I 1000% am only playing just to get this over with and never play this ever again. Ever. I'm not even gonna watch videos of anyone playing this game. I've only seen 2 videos. One chick named Coffee Gamer. She's like an Irish chick, and fucking watching you play for a little bit. But I didn't really watch you play the whole time. Because I really didn't want to lose the story. I mean, I didn't want to spoil the story. But of course I know how the end goes. And, we have a good idea for that part. But yeah, I definitely don't want to play this game. But now that we've said that, now that I really made that point clear, that this game is not something that I want to play, we about to just do it. We about to just figure out a way to do it. You know what I mean? We're just gonna figure out a way to do it. And with that being said, let's combine this stuff. Let's get it bizzled. I'm pretty sure I probably screwed myself by using so much submachine gun ammo, but hell. At this point, I'm not actually quite sure what is good and is not good, right? So we'll just put this up for the time being, I guess. And instead of having that, I'll bring whatever this other thing is, because I don't know what it's supposed to do. Not quite sure. I found out that the reason Resident Evil Code Veronica appears different on Xbox versus PS5 is because they are running a different version of the game. The Xbox uses an actual HD remaster from the Xbox 360 area, while PS5 is emulated a port. Yeah, and I guess that HD, they probably added contrast and all that. So what I did earlier is I was looking into it and trying to figure out what the brightness was. Is it too dark still? Because I realized that in OBS I can change the brightness of the game, so I raised it to 60%. So if it's still a little bit too dark, I can raise it up to like 70%, 80%, something like that, and then see if it'd be a little bit more brighter. But I raised it to 60 and it definitely seemed brighter to me. I'm also noticing that like on OBS, the game seems brighter than it comes off on the live stream. The brightness was never a problem for me. However, it is fine as it is. All right, so everything's chilling. We chilling so far. Yeah, I was looking into this game because I was trying to figure out I was trying to emulate it. You know what I mean? I was trying to emulate it on PC. And you can do it through Flycast. You can emulate Code Veronica through Flycast. But I'm so fucking retarded. I just can't fucking I can never figure out like modding or apparently emulating. Like I downloaded Flycast, but I could never figure, and I downloaded Code V, but I couldn't figure out how to get Code V onto Flycast. I kept watching videos, but everything that I was doing wouldn't work. And then like other people with Flycast would have a bunch of games and Code V and everything would be there, and everything that I was doing that they would do, I just couldn't get it to work. But so I just kind of gave up on trying to emulate it. But when I was watching that video, he went over all the different versions of Code V, and basically every single console that this game was on has a different version of the game. All of them. Every single version of this game that's on a different console is different from the last. And I guess the Xbox One is just darker. But he was saying like on, I think it's on Dreamcast or something like that, on one of the consoles, like Steve's hair is supposed to be completely different from all of them. Like they all have like their own little quirks. Okay. Let's try to figure out what's going on. And then another thing about this game is it's kind of hard to like talk and play this game, because then I kind of like forget what I was trying to do. You know what I mean? I kind of forget what I was trying to do while I'm trying to also talk and stream. I mean, I can sit here and just not say anything, but it's like, then it becomes a little bit less entertaining. But if I'm sitting here yapping away, then I end up backtracking, trying to figure out the shit that I just wasn't paying attention to because I was fucking talking. I actually prefer your version. I like the lighting and contrast. Word. I increased the brightening by 10%. It's 10% brighter than yesterday, so hopefully it doesn't throw anything off, but I'm just trying to help out. Trying to do something. I don't know much about all this shit because like I said, I mean this is basically like my second month streaming, so there's a lot that's gonna be wrong. But I do mean what I say when I said that I don't want to do another game that requires a capture card. Not because the capture card is, you know, causing issues, just because like it's one extra step that I just don't want to deal with. You know what I mean? Any extra steps, and then I start to get a little bit agitated, and then I can ignore a little bit of agitation, right? But then once a bunch of different agitating things start to add up, then it's like, okay, this shit's getting fucking annoying. That's when it starts to be like, alright, we getting annoying here. You know what I mean? However, that's just me. No need to speak if you're unable to do so. I'm entertained by your gameplay alone. Your personality is just gravy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. I definitely do. Right now we doing all right. Let's see what she looking at. What's her health like? I mean, if nothing else, she definitely seems to take a decent amount of damage. Like, you know, like the last few ones we've been playing pretty much takes like a couple hits and you pretty much out of there. But her, she can take a few. At least in this on this mode, considering this is just the normal mode. Sure, if you put it on hard, things change. But I mean, I'm sorry, but I cannot remember what we were doing yesterday. So, I mean, it's about to be a lot of me just walking around trying to figure out what's going on. So, just prepare for that. Just prepare for that. We're about to spend a lot of time just walking around trying to figure out what's going on, because I really don't remember what's going on. But what I'll try to do is, if I get into a room where something seems like we have a relevant thing to do, then I'll maybe like try to take a screenshot of where that room is, and then maybe looking at the screenshot to help me remember. What's good, Bert? How you feeling, man? How you feeling? All right, we got this room. Let's see what's going on here. We're just gonna have to do this one like Resident Evil 0, Lamar. We're just gonna have to do this one like Resident Evil 0. When I was looking at my files today, I realized with Resident Evil 0, I have like nine streams or something like that. Like 8 or 9 streams. And then like the further we went, the less streams we have. With Resident Evil 3, we have like 2 streams. It's like 2 streams of Resident Evil 3. I got that done in like 2 videos. But like with RE0, we literally got like 9 videos. And that was just simply because of, me just taking my time and just figuring out what's going on. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do here. For anyone that wants to chime in and try to like give me pointers or anything like that, do not do so. When I was playing RE0, I highly recommended that anybody who wanted to give me advice do not do so. And that's what I'm gonna do here. Because sadly, when a game is frustrating me and you're trying to give me advice, generally your advice will do nothing other than piss me off more. So just let me figure out what's going on. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to just try to figure the game out how you would normally figure the game out if nobody was watching you play. It's just because I have people watching me play and they might be like, oh, I'm kind of tired of watching you stumble. People be like, hey, this is what you need to do. And it's like, no. It's gonna take like 8-9 streams for us to get through this game. It's not gonna be like the quick ones we've done. But we gonna get through it and we gonna figure out what's going on. You just gotta give me some time. Let me do what I'm doing. And I will be significantly pissed off throughout this entire playthrough, simply because I just do not want to play the game. However, we gonna get through this. And then once we do, we got Resident Evil 4. I'm quite well, just got out of dinner. Nice. What did you have for dinner? What was that dinner like? But yeah, once we get through this, we get some nice Resident Evil 4. Some good old Leon action. Some good old I eat my asshole. You know what I mean? That's what I need. I need some I eat my asshole. I need some of that. You know what I mean? Right now, we just got quiet. You hear how quiet it is? If I don't say nothing, it's about quiet than a bitch. And believe you me, that's in the back of my mind. Stuff like that just, while it should not, still pisses me off. Because I'm like, I don't want to play this game if it's going to be kind of boring for me. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sit here and do another rant about why I don't want to play this game. But it's just, it becomes boring for me even when there's only small parts of the games where we have nice little atmospheric music and things is going on. Like when we got from RE0 to RE and there was lightning, that's all I could talk about. There was thunder and lightning. That's all. That was all that was different. Some goddamn thunder and lightning. And that was enough to keep me I was like, every single time that thunder roar, every single time, every single time, I'm just like, that shit's nice. You get the little flash. You get the. I'm like, that's nice. I like it. I like it. And then you get here and it's just goddamn silent. And it's like, all right, it's cool. It's whatever. It's whatever. They should have done a little bit more. Oh, Chinese food. Dope. When I ate meat and when I ate Chinese food, my preference was like mall Chinese food. You gotta get it from the mall. If you didn't drive to the mall and get your Chinese food, you didn't get good Chinese food, and I don't care what you got to say. Your local Chinese food spot ain't got shit on the food at the mall food court. The Chinese food at the Mongolian Express, the Mongolian Express in the mall has the best chicken. And when I ate meat, it would always be Mongolian chicken. Like if I'm getting Chinese food at the mall, I'm getting Mongolian chicken. For one thing, I'm walking around the food court at least 3, 4, 5 times to get as many samples as these ladies are about to let me get before they get annoyed at the fact that I'm getting samples. And then once I decide which one of these some bitches had the best chicken, because I mean we sussing them out. I ain't about to just go to anybody. We gonna suss them out. Once we decide who had the best one, then I'm getting the Mongolian chicken. I'm coming through and I'm getting the Mongolian chicken. I'm smashing a third, maybe a third of the portion that they give you, because anybody who knows that for whatever reason mall Chinese food fills you up faster than anything you've ever eaten in your entire life. You get a whole goddamn big ass to go container of Chinese food, and it quite literally fills you up faster than anything. Fuck a Thanksgiving dinner, fuck a buffet. You eat 1/3 a to-go container of Mongolian chicken from the mall and tell me you not full. I promise you they putting something in it. I promise you they putting something in it. Okay, so this room brings you over here. Let's see what's going on over here. Eat 1/3. 1/3. If you've never experienced what I'm talking about, then you need to go find out for yourself. Now, I was looking in the demo, and she had the lighter out during the part where she was walking past the bats. So I'm wondering if the bats don't like the fire or something. We need to figure that out. While we try to figure out what's going on down here, we'll just... Okay. They don't seem to want to bite me. I think that's what it is. Because if you look in the demo, she has the lighter out while she's walking through the bats. And I think that, yep, if you got this lighter out, they can't mess with you. So I don't know if I have room for whatever this is, but I hope we do. Bow, we got this case thing. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this room and make sure that I remember that we got everything within this room, since this freaking game don't want to tell me. And the room is pink. That's also what pisses me off. It's because the goddamn room is a highlighter color. But that only means that you're in the room. It doesn't mean that there's something within the room that you haven't done. In every other game leading up to this is like highlighter color. Something in this room you didn't do. Highlighter color. You didn't do it all. Is more to do. We found some random ass bullets. I'm not gonna talk about how stupid that is. But I will assume, like, I thought that we just did everything and then I find bullets. So I will assume that we have completed everything within this room. I have a screenshot. I'm gonna try to remember this room. There is no other reason to come in this room. I'm going to assume that. Considering this some bitch don't want to tell me what's going on. It's like literally just like, yeah, hey, blue or pink. That's what's going on, my guy. Pink means you're in there. Blue means you're not. That's all you get. That's all you get. Now, don't forget A. Oh yeah, you sprint with A. I forgot about that. I'm quite well. Just got out of dinner. All right, Lamar. I completely forgot you sprint with A. Right. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm gonna be sprinting nowhere. It's more of a hobble It's more of a hobble situation at the moment, but it's a little bit quicker. It's a little bit quicker. Now we got pop out of Sailor Man. We got whatever this goddamn Jackie Chan talisman is, and now we got a briefcase. Now we got a briefcase, and it looks like we can't use the briefcase. So let's try to open it. It's secured by a simple lock. It could be opened if you had a lockpick. Okay, I'm trying not to let that piss me off and just continue. And then that's also another thing. It's like every turn in this game is you have thing you need. Now go to the other end of the map and get another thing to use thing or whatever the situation is. We just gonna woosah. I also went and bought some brandy today. Because that's the only way I'm getting through this. Lamar, you may remember, pretty much every second of Resident Evil 0 was heavily brandyified once I realized I was gonna have to play that game over again. Once I realized I had to restart Resident Evil 0 from the beginning because I had fucked myself, Brandy was in full effect. I mean, she came over every single night. Brandy was like, yo, bro, how you doing? Every single night. And that's how we gonna do it.
Yeah! Help me! Steve?
Where are you, buddy? Where are you, Rebecca? Come on, Becky. Where you at? Where you at, Becky? Come on, Becky. Where you at? Which one of these rooms you in? Which one of these rooms you in, Becky? Let's get it. Let's go. Cole Veronica. Let's go. Game of the year. Game of the year. Let's go. Alright, Becky. I'm on my way. I am on my way. Becky Liability Chambers. I'm on my way. Oh, my bad. Steve, my bad. Not Becky. Somehow I forgot. You look so much like her. You act so much like her. I somehow just forgot. Because you look and act like the same motherfucker. But I'm on my way. Steve. Don't worry, Becky. I am on my way. Wherever you are, I'll get there. You better believe I don't want to just take a couple seconds to let this go ahead and run the time down and kill your punk ass at least once. Oh, Becky. Steve. Fuck you, Steve. Fuck you, Steve. Fuck you, Steve. Fuck you, Steve. Die. Die, Steve.
Hey, man.
Die.
That was too close.
Shut the fuck up and
What
die.
took you so long?
Why does he look like
Oh,
Becky?
need those. Give them
Why
to me.
does he look like Becky? Don't forget A. Alright.
Fine. But let's make a deal. I'll trade you for something fully automatic.
Shut the fuck up, Steve.
I'll see you around, Claire. Adios.
Hey, wait, Steve!
Am I tripping or does he not look like Becky? Can somebody confirm? Like, just say yay or nay. Did this man not look like Becky? I know I'm not tweaking. Trade you for something fully automatic. I will fully automatically fuck you in the face. I'll tell you that much. Man, I do not like Steve. See? Becky? Steve. Becky? Steve. That's how the motherfucking list goes, bro. And Carlos damn near made it. Carlos almost made it. He almost... What the fuck? Am I tweaking? Did y'all just see that? Am I tweaking? Man, when I tell you, did y'all just see that or was that just on my end? Because it looked like we were about to have a serious issue for half of a second. Alright. Alrighty then. Okay, alright. So we know we've done everything there is to do in that little bitty room. We know now that Steve is deciding to be a little bitch and run away with the fucking guns. We know that we want to murder Steve. We just have to find an opportunity to do so. We honestly should have held back for a second, but I didn't save, and I guess I should go save now. Had I saved before the Steve situation, I would have let him cook. Steve would be a hot motherfucking diggity dog, I tell you that much. He'd be a hot diggity goddamn dog if it was my choice. But I didn't save. I did not save. If they give me the option later on to kill Steve, we kill Steve. If we can save before Steve dies, we kill Steve. Or if it gives me the option to be like, you can choose to kill him, and if you do, you just won't have him later on. Like if he's gonna help us later on in the game, right? We kill Steve. Steve is on the list. We killed Becky. We managed to murk Becky. We got our revenge on Becky Chambers. But there has to be a way for me to kill Steve. It has to be. This man unleashed an entire minigun and then told me to stop shooting at him. I will never forget that. I will until the day I die, I will never forget that this man unleashed over 100 rounds and then told me to stop shooting.
Redfield, how dare you interfere with my operation?
What are you talking about?
You let yourself be captured so you could lead your people to this base.
I have
What?
no idea what you're babbling about.
You don't fool me. I am Alfred Ashford, commander of this base.
Oh? You must be one of Umbrella's lower level officers if you're in command of a backwater base like this one.
How dare you! The Ashford family is among the world's first and finest. My grandfather is one of the original founders of Umbrella Inc.
Ashford,
Now tell me,
Marcus,
why have you attacked this installation?
Ashford and Marcus.
Attacked?
Shortly after you arrived, my base was attacked. You must have informed your people of its location.
I still don't follow you. I really don't know anything about that.
Unacceptable! How can you deny it? My base has been destroyed. And thanks to you, the experimental T-virus was released, creating countless zombies and monsters.
Bitch, that ain't my problem.
Tell me, who do you work for? Who sent you?
Wait, who does Claire work for?
Have it your way then.
Does Claire
You're
not work for
just
anybody?
A rat in a cage anyway. I'll be sure to keep you entertained before I dispose of you.
I don't think Claire works for anybody. I think she's just out here looking for Chris. Or ain't we with Chris? Man, I done forgot what the fuck is going on, man. Fucking Maximilian punk ass over here playing games. Alright. See, that's what happens when you do meth, kids. When you do meth and you win the lottery, you end up like Maximilian. You don't listen to reason. You just start coming up with bullshit. Now, I guess we go out the front, or do we go find Max? I don't know. Ugh. Fuck it. Cause I went all around everywhere last night, and everything pointed towards being in this fucking house. But I didn't think that I had done everything in the house. Let me look at this computer. Let me look at this mofo computer. Well, maybe the door behind the computer. Nothing useful, naturally. Alright, none of this is what we need. I'm more than positive I already went upstairs. I'm more than positive we don't actually need to chase Max. But I don't know for sure if we don't need to find out where Maximilian went. So before I leave this house, and Maximilian was up here, we're gonna go see if we need to just go here and maybe there's a cutscene. Maybe Max start blasting us in a different room. Ja feels, maybe Max will start blasting upon us within a different fucking room or something. Goddamn. I'm not even about to think about Billy anymore. I mean, whatever that little dude's name is. I'm not even about to think about him anymore. We not even thinking about him. He is gonna die though. Steve dies, bro. Steve dies. I don't give a damn if you like Steve, you crazy. Boy started the interaction by blasting us. Boy started the interaction by blasting us. That's actually insane. That's actually insane. But we gonna vibe out. We gonna vibe out. Most definitely. Most definitely. Gotta go to my chat because it always freaking freezes up on me. I don't know. I think that might be a cell phone situation. Now I don't know if you can hear that. There's like a weird sound in the background. And I'm like, is that something that's going to try to attack me? Like, you know how paranoid a game has to be making you? If you feel like just any sound you hear is potential attacks. Just any sound is potentially gonna attack you, potentially hurt you. It's absolute trauma. I'm more than curious as to how Resident Evil 9 is gonna go. We're gonna do both scenarios. I mean, like I said, people are acting as if there's gonna be two scenarios, right? So I'm like, if there are, we're gonna do both scenarios. We do whatever scenario A is, and then we do whatever scenario B is, and we just rock out with our cocks out like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just rock out. Okay, so we're doing things. Things are being done. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that I can run. Wait, what the fuck just happened? Okay. Now we've acquired a submarine. We all live in... Okay, move the lever, yes. We shall move the lever. We're in a cutscene. Now, I don't know if we have a limited amount of fuel. So we'll just unequip that, right? Just because I'm not quite sure, right? Wait, you can carry more items if you carry this. Equip the side pack. You get some more item space. Nice. All right, I'll take that. A little bit more item space. Just a little bit. Okay. Now, I don't want to go above and then we end up underwater type bullshit and die. But I'm gonna assume we don't have no choice. So I'm gonna go above and I shall pray. Are we underwater? We're underwater, but we're inside something? What in the Dr. Evil is going on around here? Shit look like I want $1 million. $1 million. That's what this looked like. Bro, what are you even doing down here? What do y'all even got going on? What kind of backwater government bullshit is this? Huh? Aw, damn it. I tried. Alright, now. What do we do here? I mean, it looks like I don't have a choice but to kill you fools. It would look to me like I don't have a choice but to kill. Well, or die. I have two choices. I could kill or die. Now, let's do all of the things that we've done again. What is going on? Okay, all right. Let's do all of that over again. Nothing better than doing it twice, right? Alright. Go ahead and figure out how to reload that, but I guess she can't reload until she decides that she wants to reload. So we shall just continue with the tuberless that we have. And then have her reload while a zombie is actively coming towards us, because that is the perfect and most optimal and prime time. Now, what did we do? Where did we go? Well, I know we need to do the room that we can remember, right? which is the room here. We need to do things over here. So we shall. We shall just do things within the room that we can remember. Probably gonna want to get this lighter out because for whatever reason, lighter me no to that. Okay. Got extra bullets, and I'm more than positive that was the only thing left here. Oh, well, there you go. There's the proof in the pudding. There is the facts. Alrighty then. Guess since we can't actually do anything with the briefcase, we'll go ahead and put it in the safe box. And I'm assuming this door had nothing to do with anything, but there you go. There are the facts. Let's see, nothing. Alright. Let's go on down this way. Go on down this way. Was there anything to do here? That'll cover everything downstairs, and then from here we'll go upstairs. We got these in here. We got this little thing that I forgot about. Alright, got you. Let's see. How did we trigger Becky? How did we trigger Becky? Did we just grab the wheel and leave, and then Becky was like, I need help, Billy, as usual? No, that didn't trigger Becky. I'm confused. Wonder how you make her come out. What did I do to trigger Becky last time? There's a screen. Projection screen, naturally. I don't remember what I did to trigger Becky. I guess we'll leave and then assume we triggered her somewhere else. I would assume she is triggered somewhere else. Miguel, let's go. I think I figured out why your version might be different. There's an HD version and a base version. PS uses HD. Xbox might use the base version. Well, one thing, what's good, Miguel? How you feeling today, my guy? What were you playing earlier today? I can't remember. Oh yeah, you were playing the Goat Simulator. You know, I used to play Goat Simulator 1, the first one. Like back in the day, I used to do like a lot of shrooms and acid and whatnot and play Goat Simulator. But that was back like when Outer Wilds and everything came out. I used to play a lot of Outer Wilds during that time as well. But Goat Simulator just reminds me of trippy times. But Bert, the thing that you said is technically conflicted with the thing that Lamar said, because Lamar said that the HD version is actually Xbox and the base version is PS. So it's like we don't know what's going on with what, you know what I mean? We don't know which one is the HD version and which one is the base version. Most definitely. But yeah, Miguel, Goat Simulator used to be a fun game. Then I might be wrong. I just noticed there's two versions on OBS where, like I told Lamar earlier, I went to OBS and I increased the brightening on the game to 60%. So if it's still too dark, let me know. I can increase the brightness more. But the only place where I can change the brightness of the game is through the properties in OBS. So if it's too dark, let me know. We can still increase the brightness. It's on 60. Now, what else did we do? We So you rescue Becky, but how do you get this fucking chick to even? I don't understand. I can't remember how to get her to fucking trigger. So I'd assume we'll just go upstairs or something. I'll assume we go upstairs and there was something that we did upstairs that triggered Becky. No, it's fine. I just play and it's fine. Don't worry about it. No worry. No worries. All right. Becky's not over here. But yeah, I used to do quite the amount of shrooms and acid. And then bad experiences made me not take them anymore. That's all it took, was a couple of bad experiences. Well, one bad experience with each. And then it was like, yep, I'm alright. I am alright. I am more than okay. And now these days I just don't even care. Never had the stomach for shrooms, and you really can't find a reliable person for LSD, at least not these days. At least not for me. But I wouldn't care either way. It's been so long. Can't even remember how old I was. Okay, I think it was during the pandemic, actually. Yeah, it was during the pandemic. It was literally during the pandemic. Lots of GTA 5. Lots of Outer Wilds. If you've never played Outer Wilds, I actually wouldn't mind streaming Outer Wilds, actually. Just to try to figure out that situation, because I never beat that game. Literally. So everything in that little room is done. Everything upstairs is done. And we still haven't triggered Becky. And I'm more than positive she was triggered before we went out to do the pirate thing. So however you trigger her, he ends up stuck in that room. So however you trigger her can't be within that room. Maybe you try to leave out the front door, and then he starts. Yeah, that's what it is.
Help me!
There he is.
Help me!
Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Becky. Steve is gonna really be a deciding factor on this game. Cause Becky, and the fact that he looked like her, act like her, talk like her, it's like, why does he have to have the same voice actor as Becky? She's just trying to do a male voice. And why would I even help you when you unleashed 100 rounds upon me?
Too close. But I failed
Unleashed
something.
100
Thanks,
rounds. Shut up, Becky. He unleashed 100 rounds. 100. And had the audacity to tell me to stop shooting back. I will never live it down. I will never live it down until it'll be 10 years from now. 10 years from now. And if I can remember, I'm gonna think about the fact that this man put a whole minigun to me. And then was like, nah, you're the one who needs to stop shooting. Word. Word. Mm-hmm. I can vibe with that, Steve. I can vibe with that. You know, once them bullets start coming back at you, things get real. When you the one pew-pewing, it's all good. But when they come back, it's like, hold the phone. Chill out. Chillax. Chillax. We didn't mean it for real, for real. It was for play. It was for play. Fuck you, Steve. Now, we're going to save with our red boots on. I wonder if you can get some different clothes for her, because the red boots ain't doing it. The big goofy Ronald McDonald boots. The goofy Ronald McDonald boots just not doing it. What year did this game come out? Does anybody know? Anybody know what year this game came out? Cause her boots are giving me Rick James. Her boots are giving me Rick James. I feel like they were inspired by Rick James when they made Claire. They had some Rick James inspiration. Some Fire and Desire type inspiration. Alrighty then. I don't know what killed us last time. Can't really remember how we died, but I think we ran this way, so let's go this way. I believe this was the direction we ran out in. What year did this game come out? Now, let's find out what's going on here. We got this situation. We got this situation. This is gonna be another one of those I'm gonna have to Google it myself moments to find out what year this game came out. I wonder why I'm confused about how this works. So you just turn this. Not only does it summon the submarine, but it pushes forward the platform? Okay, give me half a second to find out what year this game came out. Okay, so it came out February 3rd, 2000. 2000. And there's a remake scheduled for 2027, 2028 around that time. We will not be playing the remake. I will not be playing the remake. Well, maybe I'll play the remake. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not gonna play the remake. I'll probably end up playing the remake. Like I said, if it's on Steam, we'll play it. So the remake will 1000% be on Steam. So in 2027, 2028, we'll end up playing this motherfucker again. But we just not gonna play this one again. We're not gonna play this. We're not gonna play this again. We're not gonna do that again. You know what I mean? But I'll definitely play the remake. We'll do the remake. The remake will happen. It'll happen. I just will regret it. Is there anything else that we need to do down here? Let's make sure it wasn't. Let's make sure we accomplished everything there was to accomplish down here. Look at that. Didn't do it all. Didn't do it all. We needed to do whatever we just did. Not sure what we just did, but we needed to do it. It needed to be done. Alright. Now we go back up, still not being able to remember how we managed to die. Still not being able to remember how we managed to die. All right. I wonder if there's anybody out here who's this is like their favorite game. You know? I wonder who's like Game Infinity Code Veronica. Game Infinity Code V. Give me Code V and I'll play until I die. And then once I get to Heaven's Gates, I'll be like, Lord, all I want is Code Veronica. I want to know who's like Code Veronica 2027. You know? Who out there is like Code V 2027? I can't wait. Bring it. I need it. How did she open up this fucking gate? I don't know. What the fuck is going on right now? I don't know. But I'm not about to deal with it because I wasn't done looking around the room. Not dealing with whatever's about to happen because I wasn't done. We were just perusing. I was trying to figure out if this was a map. Is that a map? No? That's a map. I don't know, a map of what. And why is what are the bubbles? Oh, we got some. Why do I hear bubbles? What's going on over here? You got some. That's a piranha. Got some piranha. I was watching a movie called Piranha. It's like a scary movie. It's one of those ultra low budget scary movies like Shark. Wait, hold on. Like Sharknado type of vibe. You know. And one of the characters in the movie called them piranha. I'm like, bro, that's funny. That's funny. No, what was the most funny part about it is that nobody in the movie pronounced piranha the same. Like there might have been one person who actually said piranha. Everybody else pronounced piranha completely different. I remember it was piranha. Somebody was like piranha. Somebody was like piranha. I'm just like, nobody wants to say piranha. Nobody in this movie wants to actually say piranha. And then the way that people were like dying from the piranha were so, I mean, like this was like 80s low budget. This wasn't even like today's low budget. This is 80s low budget. So like the way people were dying from the piranha was so funny. The piranha like attacked a fucking summer camp. And then the camp teacher tried to like get in the water and pull all the kids out. Some of the kids were still getting bit up. But like he was just getting fucked up. He was just in there getting fucked up by the piranha. He didn't die though. He didn't die though. He should have though. He was getting thoroughly fucked up by the piranha. But it was just so funny. Every way that people ended up dying from the piranha. All the ways they ended up dying from the piranha. The piranhas. I feel like that was like a third way somebody said it. It was piranha. It's completely blocked by the load. We got a load blockage. We gotta use this crane to remove the load. Alright, now we have to also figure out how to use this control panel. K402. Nice. Piranha. Have y'all ever seen Piranha? You guys ever seen Piranha? Move the lever. Oh, we gotta play Claw. We gotta play frickin' Claw now. Hold the phone. Why did it open? Wow, so you only get 2 moves before it just automatically opens? Right. Right. Such a shame. Such a shame. That I wouldn't be able to get a refund for this game. Such a shame. I'll take them $3 and buy 2 bags of sunflower seeds. The $3 that I spent on this game could have been used for 2 bags of David Ranch sunflower seeds. I used to be fiending for the barbecue, but they changed the recipe. They changed the recipe on the barbecue. Technically, I prefer the Frito-Lay sunflower seed barbecue seasoning, but they changed the recipe as well. Everybody changing up the goddamn recipe to make shit cheaper. Fucking COVID fucked everything up, man. Everybody had to find new ways to make shit cheaper. And then they just stuck with it, you know what I mean? Like, it's one thing, but then they kind of like stuck with it. And now, I mean, now you got the tariffs. So it's like we kind of need shit to be cheaper because of tariffs. It's like in America, we could have the most supreme shit. Literally, the best shit that the world has to offer. But yet, because the shitty McShit shit is cheaper, we will always end up behind places like Japan, or, you know what I mean, places where they care more about quality over quantity. I don't know. I digress. Now, we shall go downstairs and hope Becky don't need my help. We're gonna go downstairs and hope Becky don't need me. Oh, the room got bigger. Why did the room get bigger? Is there something down here? How do you get down there? How do you get down there? You know how lame it would be if this just fell on me? Do you know how lame it would be if this thing just fell upon my body? It just fell upon my body. Squished me. Alright, we got some Nazis. I'm down for some Nazis. Ain't nothing like a good old Nazi fight. Push the Nazis up off me. Push the Nazis up off me. Word. Restart real quick. Do a little quick re-stizzle. Little retry. Re-stizzly try. Alrighty then. We'll just figure out where that area was. I think we just go outside. That's what it was. Go right on outside. Right on outside. Alright. At least she doesn't have an animation for all the stairs. I mean a cutscene for all the stairs. Freaking every stair you go down is a cutscene would be wild. Your smoke detector needs a battery. Now that it does. Now that it does, Ghost. I mean, observations are high right there. That was a high observation, bro. That was a high observation. Every last smoke detector. I'm talking about all of them. Every last one of them. Every single one of them needs a new battery. And at some point, I'm just not gonna have to do it myself. But as I've stated within chat before, these aren't my smoke detectors. So, you know, it's one of those situations, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It ain't my smoke detector. So, I don't want to step on nobody's feet. Ja feel me? Do you feel me, Ghost? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? How you vibing today, Ghost? Just came through to let me know that my smoke detectors need batteries. Did you want to come through and change it for me? Was that what you were implying, Ghost? Were you implying that you were a smoke detector installer and you had the appropriate batteries to come through and assist me? Is that the implication? That's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm picking up. I'm picking up that you work within smoke detectors. That's my implication. That's what I get from that text, Ghost. You are a smoke detector installer. You do smoke detection installation. Is this correct? Or do I have to apply a filter on my mic so that no one can hear? So that nobody can hear the beeps within my background. Like a bomb is about to go off. You let me know. You let me know. You let me know, Ghost. You let me know. It's your world, Ghost. It's your world. I'm just living in it. It's your world, Squirrel. I'm just trying to get a nut. It is your world, Squirrel. I am just trying to procure a nut. Jaffils. Jaffils me. Now, we shall murk these dudes again because I don't remember what else was going on within this room. But yeah, I've mentioned back in Zero with Lamar when I was having issues with my internet. I was like, you guys just gotta hold on until it was at one point this summer, but now it's this spring. Look how quickly we handle things. But it was gonna be this summer, but now it's this spring. Coming this spring, this will be a completely different new stream. The stream, the way it is and currently will be, is not the way it will be coming May. I'll tell you that much. Coming May, this will be a completely better stream than it already is. I like to say that this stream is 1000% at 50%. 1000%. It's only at 50% currently. Give me till this May. Give me to this May and watch how different the stream is. It's gonna be like, what the fuck? It's gonna be like, yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. Because like I said, I mean, first goal was to get the PC and to just start the stream, period, which we did. Second goal was to get a car, which we did. So, watch. This April, we're going to handle some business. And then come May, you won't even be able to recognize the stream anymore. So I'm like, is this a different fucking channel? Or what? Is this a different channel or what? But just wait on it. Wait on it. Question is, what will we be playing comes this spring? Because, I mean, if we max through RE, then that'll be at the end of February. And then we still got to double back on some RE. So we probably won't really finish doubling back during all the extra stuff that we have to do and everything until maybe March. And then I'm assuming sometime around March, April is when we'll start Dead Space. So it's a high chance we could either be playing Dead Space come this spring. I'm also trying to look into Silent Hill. I'm not saying that we're gonna play Silent Hill. I'm just saying I just need to look at some videos and see if I'm vibing with Silent Hill. But we might, after Dead Space, potentially play Silent Hill. Potentially. I also might give you guys a chance to decide what we play after Dead Space. If y'all got a different game in mind or something. What was over here? Some bow stuff? Do I need this stuff? Is it important? I have no clue if that bow stuff is important. I'm gonna just try to get it just in case it is. Just in case the bullshit's important, I'm gonna just try to get it. I'm wondering if there was a way for me to leave here and maybe not have to fight them. Like, could I just say fuck it and go out and then they disappear? I have no clue. But we did all of that to try to get this stuff. We got a biohazard card. I remember there being some kind of key card door, I believe. That I do. That I do. Was that it, Ghost? You just wanted to let me know that I needed batteries? That's it? Just a quick battery check? You know? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm down with a quick battery check. You gotta make sure somebody knows. If there is a potential chance that I had no clue that my smoke detectors need to be changed. Oh, there you are. I thought I scared you away, though, Ghost. I thought I talked a little bit too much shit. You know, if you don't know, I have an attitude right now because I'm playing Code Veronica. I normally don't have this much of an attitude, but this game has brought out a new level of I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Miguel, you got this. I appreciate you, Miguel. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But yeah, my bad. My bad for snapping at you, Ghost. My bad for snapping at you. But this game here, this game has ran me up the wall three different times. Right now, I know that we have acquired. Oh, wait, hold on. I know that we have acquired a key card, and I remember that there was an area for said key card, but I mean, this is glowing. What's this? All right. When I tell you I didn't mean to come in this room, and when I tell you I had no idea that this would actually do something, but we're here, it won't work. Once again, we have, what is this? Okay, all right, so we need 2 more of those. I'm about to say, once again, we have reached another area that can halfway be done, but you need to go to the other end of the map. Yeah, I know all about this game. I got the Steve Becky boss. Oh, nice. And could not proceed any further. 0 health, 0 ammo. Lord. See, hearing you say 0 health, 0 ammo takes me back to Resident Evil 0. And another reason why I'm just like, yes, Steve is Becky. Steve is Becky. Rebecca, Steve, it's the same thing. Resident Evil 0 and this game share so much in common. And hearing you say that just takes me back to Resident Evil 0 when I literally had to restart the whole fucking game because I got to the bat and just didn't have enough health, didn't have enough ammo, and couldn't manage to kill the mama bat without aiming at all the baby bats. If you ever played Resident Evil 0, I know what I'm talking about. So I had to restart the whole freaking game over again just to make sure I had enough health and ammo. Boy, I swear. So it makes me happy that at least somebody out there has been through my pain. At least somebody's been through my pain. And I saw Lamar play this, and he didn't get as mad as I'm getting. Don't get me wrong. But this game, I tell you that much. Now, we have a key card, so I'm gonna just try to move this up and go find that key card area and hope that maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But yeah, I honestly can't wait for this spring. It's gonna be real good. We just got to decide on what games I'm gonna put a bunch of different games in advance. I need to look up a bunch of different stuff. One thing I don't want to do, well, one thing I do want to do, but I don't want to do is freaking after we do Dead Space, do a Skyrim main story run. I do want to do it because Fire Sword. Come on now. I don't want to do it because I have played Skyrim at least 100 times. And even running through the story would just be tedious considering the amount of times that I've freaking played that game. Let's see if the key card thing goes here. I don't think it does, but we're closest to here, and I'd rather go in here and check than run all the way around the map and all I needed to do was come in here. But I was wondering if after Dead Space, because I mean I just today only thought about Silent Hill, and there's like another game that came out called Tormented Souls. I don't know if anybody knows about that, but it's heavily inspired by Resident Evil and Silent Hill. So I'm extremely conflicted as to after Dead Space whether I want to do Silent Hill or if I want to just play through the main story in Skyrim, kill Alduin, basically just do that part, just the main story, kill Alduin, and then find a different game. But I mean, the channel is called Fire Sword, and it is called Fire Sword because of Elder Scrolls. So I would be kind of mad at myself if I didn't stream the main story of Skyrim. And I know for a fact a Skyrim stream would be extremely entertaining, even though I don't know if people like Skyrim in this stream. Hello, bro. Greetings from Mexico. And we got Chucky. I love Chucky. What's good? What is that? Taquito al pastor. Taquito al pastor. Okay. I'm a vegetarian, so I wouldn't go for the al pastor, but I know people love it. I know people love the al pastor. Not only that, but I've never seen an al pastor taquito. I've never seen an al pastor taquito before. It's usually either like chicken, and I mean, you know, but I've never seen. Yeah, they're usually like chicken. But that's interesting. Greetings from Mexico. Greetings. I used to live in California for 8 years. So, you know what I mean? Believe me, while my Spanish is not the best, it's not like I focused on my Spanish as heavy as I should have, but I definitely have plenty of homies that are born and raised Mexico, born and raised. When I go back over to the West Coast. So, greetings to you, friend. Have you tried tacos al pastor? No, sadly. Like I said, I've been vegetarian for 11 years. I've been a vegetarian for 11 years now. So, when I got to California, I was already vegetarian. Once I got to California, I was already vegetarian. So, while I know about the taco trucks and the food carts that have the best al pastor you're gonna get, I never tried them just because by the time I got there, meat already started to taste like metal to me. Like, if you like to basically explain, beef tastes like pennies and chicken tastes like nickels. That's the best way I can explain anybody like how my taste buds work with meat. But when it comes to beef, I can only taste the blood. That's all I taste, is the blood within the beef. So it ends up tasting like just pennies. And then nickels comes from the chicken. I don't know why. I don't know why chicken tastes like nickels. Quesudio. What happened? I mean, I was just born that way. I mean, and like, I'm the only one that, me and my niece, like, people are suspecting my niece is the same way because she doesn't like to eat meat either. Like, if they go to like a Like, you know, one of those crab boil places where you can get like the crab and the potatoes and the corn Cajun style. She takes all the crab out of the bag and she will only eat the potatoes and the corn. And then last Thanksgiving we were all together and all she wanted was like mac and cheese and like something else non-meat related. But like she's also just like, she doesn't want anything to do with meat. Oh Lord, what is going on? But yeah, it's just, I don't know, I was just born that way. I was just born that way. What in the... Is this a graboid? Is this a graboid? Oh Lord. I didn't know this motherfucker was about to turn into shriekers and I ain't got no damn ammo. We got a graboid and no ammo. Die, some bitch. Oh shit. Alright, so we're gonna try to avoid the graboid. We avoid the graboid. Or we die. You're playing my favorite game. This is your favorite game, Al Pastor? I need you to get a new favorite game. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Al Pastor. This is the worst game known to man, but I am just kidding. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just serious, but I'm just playing. Just like Lady Gaga, you were born this way. Yeah. Yeah, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. And the hardest part really is like going over people's houses where like the culture is different. So like one of my homies is Vietnamese and like all my homies, we've been together. I mean, like we've been homies for like 14 years type shit. I was thinking about it earlier. Like even like 14, 15 years we've been homies. So like his mom, his dad, they're Vietnamese and like pure Vietnamese. And he's Vietnamese, like American, because obviously with them being Vietnamese and him living in America, Vietnamese American. But they grew up in Vietnam and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like his grandma only speaks Vietnamese type shit, and his parents rarely speak English. They have businesses out here, so obviously they know English. But like at their house, you'll never hear them speak English ever. Like if it's not like a business situation, you'll never hear them speaking English. And when they call him, he has to speak in Vietnamese because they will not talk to him in English either. Yeah, bro, I love that game. It's a work of art. I don't know what to tell you there, El Pastor. But I'd say like the biggest part about being vegetarian for me, because I don't like meat. You know what I mean? I tell people all the time, if you like meat, don't go vegetarian. Because all you're gonna want to do once you get around meat is have the meat. When you get to a cookout and that shit's cooking, that's all you're gonna want. That's all you're gonna want. But for me, even if it smelled good, it just don't taste how it tastes to you. You know what I mean? So it's not the same. But it's hard for me with different cultures because like with them being Vietnamese, they're extremely heavy on if you have company, you feed the company and the company eats all the food and is extremely appreciative of the food that they ate. You know what I mean? But when you sit a plate in front of me and it ain't got nothing but squid and all types of other random bullshit that I ain't never. You know what I mean? It throws me for a loop. And like I kind of had that rough patch with them like early on in like the friendship with the homie, because it's like they want me to eat their food, but it's like, bro, there ain't no chance. There's just no chance. Because I'd rather be like, no, I can't eat this, I don't want to eat this, and have you have that disappointment that I'm not going to eat your food, than me attempt to eat your food and then start throwing up. You know what I mean? Like if I attempt to eat it and now I'm gagging, then it's like, oh, the food's making him throw up and it's bad and all that. And it's like, no, you probably, I mean, they're Vietnamese. They guaranteed make the best pho known to man. But I just don't eat that shit. And that shit's more than likely gonna make me start to throw up. Well, bro, nice to meet you. I have to go to work now. Have a good day. Yeah, man. I hope you have some Al Pastor tacos later, and I hope to see you again. I'm just gonna spend a bunch of time running around trying to figure out what I need to do, so you're not missing anything. Maybe by the next time you come back, I'll know what we need to do in this game. But I'm sure you know all about the struggle. I'm sure you know all about the struggle that is this game. Okay, now I'm gonna go back because clearly we missed something, right? I went through there because I was trying to trigger the Graboid. But the Graboid didn't wanna pop out and show us. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. Sadly, Sadly, I'm using my capture card, so it didn't want to show me. But thank you, Taquito Al Pastor. I don't know if it shows the alert for you, but I did get your follow alert. I do appreciate that follow. 1000%. Welcome to the Forge. Welcome to the Forge, my friend. These are the games we play. These are the things we do. I'm not normally this upset. In the future, I'll probably be a lot more happy. If you see me in the future, I'll be a lot more happy. And the stream will probably play alerts because we won't be on a capture card. But I do appreciate that follow. Welcome to the Forge. Welcome to the Forge. Taquito Al Pastor. Mi hombre. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. I don't know Spanish that well. Yep, we heard a happy screaming man. Oh, did you? Mustard! I wish I could hear it, man. Just that little bit of dopamine is all I need. That little bit of mustard dopamine. That little bit of Kendrick Lamar. That little bit of Kendrick Lamar, you know, that K-Dot. Little bit of K-Dot. Mustard! Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off. 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 Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Shit getting crazy, scary, stupid, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Now I gotta listen to that song. I low-key kind of want to take a break from playing this game and just listen to turn this TV off. Even though I know it's gonna get muted, but it actually might not get muted because Kendrick made all of his songs during that beef non-copyright so that you could play it on stream and make it even more that disrespectful for Drake. But I did say to Lamar that I didn't want to do a lot of Drake disrespect on this stream because he lives in Canada and I don't know if he's a Drake fan. I was like, you live in Canada, don't know if you're a Drake fan, don't want to do too much Drake slander and piss you off. But then I made the follow alert, turn this TV off. And so I guess the stream will always be Drake slander. Anytime someone follows this stream, we slander Drake. So it is what it is, Lamar. It is what it is. You know, at least Drake stopped. At least he calmed down. That's all Drake needed to do. Just calm yourself, and then Kendrick can calm himself. You know what I mean? Because if you keep going, he just gonna keep giving it to you. So it's like you gotta chill out. Just call it quits. You lost. It's life. Because otherwise, this man will forever. This dude went to the Super Bowl. He took the beef to the Super Bowl. If that ain't legendary beef, I don't know what is. He took the beef all the way to the Super Bowl. Now don't get me wrong, Tupac, Biggie, that's probably hands down the world's greatest rap beef, right? My fofo make sure all your kids don't grow, right? Right? My fofo make sure all your kids don't grow. So it's like, that's probably hands down #1 most legendary rap beef. But just the single fact that Kendrick took the beef to the fucking until all the money runs out, then everyone will one wild again. True, because there was a lot of money being made off that beef. There was a lot of money being made off that beef. That is true. I mean, on both ends. Anything Drake put out, people listen to. Damn near half the world. Anything Kendrick put out, the world listened to. So it's like, as long as the beef was going, there was a lot of money going. So like, I could see when things start to get a little low and you can't afford that Rolls Royce chauffeur anymore. The Millionaire on break and wanted to come and tell you appreciate the raid. Oh yeah, but had a technical difficulty right when you raided. I was hella mad. I was like, did he end stream? I assume you end stream, you know what I mean? But I'm like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Who don't like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Run that all day long. And then as soon as we got there, it was like, nope, streams ended. And I was like, oh well, I mean, that's life. You know what I mean? I assumed you ended stream, and at the time I was going to sleep, so I just read it and I went to sleep. You know what I mean? But I was going to stick around and watch you stream until I went to sleep. But I was like, oh, I guess he ended the stream. That sucks, man. I hate when stuff like that happens. Because it's like right when you get the raid. It's like, nope. No. Oh, that sucks for a millionaire. That sucks. Are you still continuing with your TMNT? Are you still continuing with the TMNT? Next time, if we see you there, you know what I mean? If I see you there, every time I see you, I'm like, it's the Vermillionaire. We gotta show some support to Vermillionaire. Anyone who doesn't know Vermillionaire, if you're not following Vermillionaire, please do. We will try to raid to them in the future, so you'll see them again. You know what I mean? Definitely gotta try to raid to them in the future. As you can see at the moment, they're playing TMNT. Not quite sure they're gonna continue. Yeah, I was unofficially collaborated with Arkham Ninja. Okay. I know Arkham as well. You guys follow Vermillionaire. He follows Lamp, so he's always there in Lamp. Lamp comes through, so you guys have probably seen Lamp in the stream. But retro games, you know what I mean? Everyone's playing retro games right now, so I was saying earlier though, Vermillionaire, this is gonna be like the last game I stream that requires a capture card. And it's not because of the capture card, it's just because I'm pissed about having to play Code Veronica. I don't know if you've ever played Code Veronica, but this game is definitely trying my patience. This game is trying absolutely every ounce of patience that I got. So, because we don't want to end up back with some nonsense like this, if the game isn't on Steam, we're just not gonna play. And there's plenty of retro games on Steam. Like I said, after we finish getting through Resident Evil, we're going to play Dead Space. Dead Space 1 is the only game they remade. So Dead Space 2 and 3 are both retro. They pretty much look exactly like this game. So it's like, I'm not down in retro games at all. It's just, this game has soured me. So if I can prevent anything in the future, it'll be at least using a capture card. If I can like control my stress in the future, it would at least be that. Appreciate that support, Vermillionaire. Hopefully the people watching me come over and drop a follow. Hopefully they do it. Hopefully they make it happen there. Vermillionaire. And like I said, next time you streaming, anybody streaming. I mean, Lamar, if you were streaming at the time, Bert, if you were streaming at the time, we show support everywhere we can. As long as I'm not too pissed off. Now, if I'm too pissed off to raid because of the game, then you know there's life. But we definitely try to throw some support out there. That's the one I'm on now with our RE run. I'm playing the OG one too. Boy, I tell you. I tell you. Now, we picked this up, right? So I'm assuming we now need to go up the ladder. We need to go up the ladder and we need to find out where we need to use this key card. I remember there being a door that needed a key card. And when I found that other card, I tried to use it, but couldn't. I'm kind of getting upset with the fact that every time we end this, I don't have any ammo. But at least the bow gun has dumb bows. The bows are there. The bows are there. You're also Vermillionaire. You're also trying to play through the Resident Evil, like the main titles, before Resident Evil 9 come out. Are you also doing that? Just returned home. Oh, what's good, Lamar? What's good? That explains everything. I've been asking you all kinds of questions, Lamar. I've been bringing your name up for the last hour and a half, and I'm like, what's going on with Lamar? I'm like, I've been asking him all types of questions. I've been referencing Lamar. We done shouted out Lamar. Played some Kendrick Lamar. Nah, you good. You good. You good. You know what we doing. We just vibing out. We just vibing out. But since you've pretty much known me the longest, Lamar, I always bring you up when it comes to like me being pissed off with Resident Evil 0, because I know that you know the most, especially since you even saw like some of the VODs where there was nobody watching me stream, but I still was pissed off with Resident Evil 0. So I know you know the most. You know how it can get. Usually I do not respond. It is because I'm away. Yeah, I feel it. I had to restart the first time because I didn't have enough ammo and heals. Man, see, that'd be that bullshit right there. Okay, so we now know that we've done everything up here, and we don't need to walk back and forth up there again. So whatever we need to do is more than likely outside of this door. Let me double check to make sure nobody else. Okay, yeah, it was only El Pastor. And another reason why I don't want to use a capture card in the future is because I'm pretty sure that there is a like I'm doing something wrong, but I can't see my alerts, you know what I mean? And I don't like when somebody like El Pastor comes through, they're enjoying the stream, but they just gotta go. They drop a follow, and then, you know, I can't vibe out to the alert and, you know, pay them the respect needed for following, you know what I mean? So like, even just something that small, like, trust me, I get it. I'm probably just, there's a setting I'm not putting in or something not working, but I have everything dialed down without a capture card. So I kind of just want to get back to that. You know what I mean? I just want to get back to it being the way I want it to be. And right now, we can't do push-up breaks. I can't do a push-up break right now. If I wanted to do push-ups, I can't. Or I could, but we can't have the music, or we can't have Vegeta doing one-fingered push-ups along with us. You know what I mean? Like, if I can't have Vegeta also doing one-finger push-ups, giving me all the motivation I need to defeat Kakarot, I don't want to do the push-ups. You know what I mean? So I just want to get back to things being the way I want them to be, which is also why I'm not going to use a capture card in the future. It's amazing how the time has went by. For real, I remember looking for someone playing the game and just happened to pick yours. Then the rest is history. No, I mean, we've gotten here pretty quick. I was saying earlier, I guess you probably missed it when I said it, Lamar, but I was saying, I was looking at my files. Resident Evil 9, I have like 9 videos for Resident Evil 9. Resident Evil 0, I have like 9 videos for Resident Evil 0. Like 9 different streams. It took like 9 streams to get through Resident Evil 0. But when we got to Resident Evil, there may be like 5. And then we got to Resident Evil 2, and there may be like 4. And literally Resident Evil 3 only took 2 streams. We only have 2 recordings on that. So I'm like, it's funny as hell, because it's like, now this is about to be another one of those 9 streamers, you know what I mean? Because it genuinely took us a solid amount of time to get through Resident Evil 0, especially since I was like super hard on you about not telling me what to do. And then like the more and more people started to join the stream, the more lenient I got, right? Like the more and more people started to get into the stream, the more lenient I was, to where I was like, okay, if you want to tell me what to do, tell me what to do. It is what it is. But when we started this channel and we were playing RE0 and Lamar came through, gotta go back to work. I'll try to pop back if I can. I'll if not, have a good rest of your stream. 1000% of a millionaire. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a shout out here. Like I said, guys, if you like retro games, please go follow the millionaire. Have a good rest of your work day, the millionaire. I hope it's a good one. Hope it's not too stressful for you. But like I said, when we started this channel and I was playing RE0, I was very, very, very heavy on don't tell me shit. Don't tell me nothing. When Lamar came in and he was trying to give me advice on Resident Evil 0, I was like, motherfucker, shut up. Literally, I was like, motherfucker, shut up. Don't say nothing. But the more and more people that got in, the more and more I'm like, hey, it is what it is. Tell me what you got to tell me. But I want to get back to that. It took me 9 streams to get through Resident Evil 0. And I don't mind it. Was I mad the whole time? Yes. Yes. But it is what it is. It's going to take some time. But we're just going to have to figure this out. You know, we're going to die a lot. But we're just going to have to figure it out. Right now, I'm about to try to see if I can leave. No, it's locked on the other side. Right now, I just want to see if I can leave. Can I avoid this fight? Is that possible? Right now, we tried to go through that door. That door didn't work. So next time, we'll go through the other door and see if we can get through there. See if it's going to be one of those situations like with the bat, how you can just leave the fight and not even have to fight them. I want to see if I can potentially leave that fight and not even have to deal with them. I want to see if we can potentially not have to deal with them. But yeah, like, one hand to me, I'm like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know, I kind of want this to be everybody's stream. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be... everybody's supposed to be able to chime in. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't care. That's why I don't care if you come in and you're like, hey, go through the yellow door or go through the blue door. Or put this here, put that there. That's why I kind of don't care. Because it's like, this is supposed to be all our thing. But at the same time, I don't want anybody to take away my aha moment. You know what I mean? Like, that's like the last thing I want. It's for someone to take away my aha moment. I love that aha moment where I spent an hour trying to figure out what the fuck I needed to do. And then it's just like, oh. Aha. That's what it was. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. I like that moment. I like that moment. I don't mind that moment. Will you have to spend an hour cringing? Sitting at the edge of your seat like, motherfucker, turn left? This motherfucker keep turning right and all he has to do is turn left? Yeah. Yeah. But that's just how Code V is gonna go. This is the last one is gonna be like this, I guarantee you. Unless Resident Evil 4 is gonna be ridiculous. But I think the last one is gonna be like this is probably this one. Resident Evil 0 and Code V were 2 that I knew were gonna be extremely disturbing. But I also never played Revelations. I never played Revelations 2. And technically we have to play those. And I don't know how that's gonna be. I don't know how that's gonna be. No, I'm lying. I never played Revelations. But I think I played Revelations 2. If I'm not mistaken, I played Revelations 2. And I ended... If anybody ever played Revelations 2, I ended at whatever part... Because I think Chris is in Revelations 2. And I ended at whatever part where he's like in this building. And like the building is filled with hunters. And I think like you're waiting on an elevator to come. And so like you have to spend that whole time trying to kill the hunters while the elevator's coming. and then I uninstalled the game. Literally. I literally uninstalled the game. Quite literally uninstalled the game. Like, it's like, I don't know, it's an unlimited amount of hunters, basically. It's just unlimited hunters, I think. And then, like, you're either waiting on just a specific time where the elevator comes, it's like timed, and an elevator just pops up, or there's a certain amount you have to kill. But I know I did it over multiple nights, and this was during the pandemic. I remember it was during the pandemic. And then at some point I uninstalled. I just uninstalled the game. I was just like, you know, it was on Game Pass. And then at the moment I was just like, I'm really not in the mood for anything that this game is doing right now. And I uninstalled. RE7 and 8 first person. Wait, hold on. Understandable. That's why I never assist unless you really ask for it. And if another does not say so, during my playthrough, I always enjoy figuring out what needs to happen. RE7 and 8 in first person, so that RE7 and 8 is in first person, so that me tough too. Fix that typo, Lamar. I don't know what the fuck. So that me tough too. That may be tough too. Word. Like I said, I bought RE7 for the homie for his birthday, and that night we drank and just played that whole game. But I'm more than positive he played on normal. He's not the I play on hard type. He plays Dark Souls and stuff like that. So he's not like the type of person who doesn't like a hard game. Like Elden Ring, Dark Souls. He played all the Dark Souls games, and he fully completed one of the Dark Souls. I don't know what it was, but he fully completed everything there was to do in one of the Dark Souls games. So he's not like a I can't take a hard game type. But at the time, it was his birthday, you know what I mean? And we were just trying to finish it that night. So we didn't play on the hardest difficulty available. So maybe 7 could end up being hard, but just from what we played, 7 just didn't seem like something that was gonna be difficult. Now, don't get me wrong. I think his name is Jack or Frank or whatever the fuck. Buddy did not want to stop. Jack kept coming back. Jack was almost worse than Nemesis. Even on normal, he just was like, buddy, you killed me, but you ain't killed me. But I'm interested to see how it would play on a harder difficulty. And I never played Village. I've seen Lady Dimitrescu, whatever her name is supposed to be. Obviously, I've seen all of the tall woman, big boobs. I've seen all of those memes, tall woman, big boobs. That may be tough, but I never played. So I'm very curious as how those goes. Like I said, I never played 4 either. Never got out of the village, so I never really played. I beat 5 on hard by myself. Never played 6. So we don't know nothing about 4, 6, or 8. We don't know a damn thing about 4, 6, 8, or 9. So we got a lot of good stuff coming up. We just got to get through this. That's all. We just got to get through this. I'm hoping I didn't forget anything. But I know we need to move whatever this is, so we're gonna try to move him. Where is my tissue? I need to blow my nose. Oh, we still got some more of this brandy over here. I completely forgot. Right now, 50%. You're getting 50% of Fire Sword at the moment. Not even getting the full. So, come this May, it's gonna be a lot different. Got my car. Got everything I needed to do. We just gotta enjoy this Christmas break. I'm gonna hustle up some extra money during this Christmas break, but just enjoy this Christmas break and then get back to work next year. Come May 1st, we're gonna be vibing. But right now, we avoid these some bitches. Now, I kinda almost wanna go and get rid of old Buddy Boy. Not only that, but I would love to save. Can I get an opportunity to save? But it would appear that there ain't no opportunity to save. Let me see what happens if I leave and come back. You know, oops, 2%. Phone is on 2%. Hold the phone. Literally. Before this some bitch die on me. Oops. I hope that didn't kill the video for the stream. It did. Fuck. Okay, cool. So, half the reason why... Oh, Lord, there's no audio now? Oh, wait, maybe I gotta get out of OBS. It sent me to DPI. Took me off of, Still need to blow my nose. It took me off of, freaking, took me off of, HDMI. No, the stream is still active. Okay, cool. The HDMI port on the back of this Xbox is like loose. So if you just barely tap it, it loses connection to the HDMI. This also isn't my Xbox. It's the homie Xbox. He gave it to me because I didn't have a console to use. And he bought it thinking that he was buying the new Xbox, but it's the old Xbox. So a lot of pretty much all of the new games you can't play on this. So he basically wasn't able to use it. So he just let me use this. And I was playing a lot of Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and Elder Scrolls Online on it. And the same homie is the one who sold me this PC. He sold this shit to me for $500, bro. We originally agreed on $700. And then for whatever reason, he was just being a homie and he was like, I'll sell it to you for $5. And I mean, this bitch got a 3060 in it. I can't remember what I think it's like an i5 in it, maybe. There's like an i5, there's like a 3060, there's like 32 gigabytes of RAM. Like, I mean, it does absolutely fine when it comes to streaming. Literally perfectly fine. Like, the only problems I ever have is with my internet. And like I told Lamar and told y'all, like, my internet's gonna even be better. This isn't really my internet, so once I can get my own internet and everything, even that, it won't even be a problem. But he highly blessed me with this PC, though. He highly blessed me, especially since the week after I bought this PC from him, literally he sent me a screenshot of the RAM he bought, because like the money he spent with the money that I gave him from this, he bought him a new PC. And the RAM he bought it off a guy on Facebook Marketplace for like $50. That exact same RAM was probably going for like 60, 70, $80. Literally, he sent me a screenshot the week after he sold me this PC, and the RAM he bought was $250. That $50 RAM stick was $250 just the week later. So highly blessed by being able to get this PC. And I told him, I'm like, man, I get the PC every single day. After the day I give you the money for this PC, I am streaming. And that's why I stream every day. If you want to know why I stream every day that I can. Sadly, I broke my streak because of Thanksgiving and because of internet issues. Like one day the internet was just so bad I couldn't stream at all. I just couldn't do it. There was no internet. So I just couldn't do it. And then Thanksgiving fucked me over. But I told him, I'm like, bro, you give me this PC every single fucking day. After the day I give you this money, I'm streaming. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So here we are. Here we are. My goal for this PC was to stream with it. And that's what I'm gonna do with it. It's exactly what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna keep streaming. So after we finish everything there is to do a Resident Evil, which, like I said, after we finish 9, we gotta backtrack, do Leon Noir. I'll backtrack and do anybody else's second playthrough, any scenario B's. I'll backtrack and do any special modes like that I'm interested in, because I'm not interested in RE0 Leech Finder, but I am interested in RE0 Wesker mode. Like, I could totally do RE0 Wesker mode, but like on normal, because I don't need to do it on hard again. But just to play as, you know, having Wesker there, having her look like, you know, she's Umbrella, that'd be dope. So any extras that we're interested in, we'll double back after RE9. Once we finish everything that I want to do at Resident Evil, we'll start what's the name of the game? What's the name of the space game? It's like Space Resident Evil. What the fuck is it called? I done said the name of it at least a bunch of times. I'm having a brain fart. I'm having a hell of a brain fart right now. What is the game called that I was saying that we were gonna play after Resident Evil? I don't know why I want to say Dark Souls so bad, and now I want to say Death Stranding. It must be something with a D. What was the name of the game? Spaceballs? No, that's a movie. Spaceballs is a movie. Space Zombies? No, that doesn't sound right. What was the name of the game? Dead Space. Dead Space. There you go, Ghost. There you go. Dead Space. After we do absolutely everything we can do with Resident Evil, we'll damn sure do Dead Space. Now, if I'm correct, we just need to do Graboid. Do you guys know the Graboid reference, or am I the only one am I just saying Graboid and nobody knows what Graboid is? There's a movie called Tremors. It's an old sci-fi movie where they were using like practical effects and everything. And there's basically like these little worm things that come up and kill people. They look just like that too. The monsters in the movie literally look exactly like that. And I mean, I guess you could make like a Dune reference for like the Dune sandworm. But I've never played Dune. I mean, never watched Dune or played it. I wanted to see if we can go through this door. Oh, we can. Nice. We can at least go through this door. Thanks for that reminder, Ghost. Okay, so I was thinking that the key card would work for this. This is what I was hoping. I was hoping this key card works for this. There's no need. You serious? It's a card reader. Silver color, ventilation, biology, not complete. A lock can be released when ventilation is complete. Oh. So we need to like ventilate some shit? Well, why didn't you just say so? Why didn't you just say so? I played the Dead Space remake for like the little bitty big bit in the beginning. I don't know if anybody's ever played the Dead Space remake, but the part where you have to go outside into space and like do whatever he has to do out there, and then you come back into like the ship or whatever, and then like the second you come into the ship, there's like this long like worm thing, and it like comes through the hallway and like grabs you and then starts pulling you through the hallway and you have to try to kill it. I ended up playing like other games. I was playing all of these games on Game Pass, so like during like the Revelations Dead Space time, I had like a bunch of games on Game Pass. I think I was playing during the pandemic, so there was just a lot of shit that I had downloaded at the time. But Dead Space was really good, and I was like, I need to come back to it. If I remember correctly, there's like the water level thing down here. I don't know if we can do anything with it just yet. I remember trying to do something with it, but it wouldn't work. Maybe now? Maybe the key card needs to go to it? No. And I was trying my best to move this lion, but he don't want to move. So I assume that this isn't relevant to it. But yeah, I got to that part, which was pretty early in the game. It was like the first time they introduced that particular monster to you as well. So it was rather early on in the game. So I have no idea what's going on with Dead Space. None whatsoever. I thought about potentially also doing Mass Effect. Just because Mass Effect was kind of almost like Dead Space. And then I thought about doing Fear as well. Because when I was young, I always wanted to play Fear, but I never did. But I think we might need a capture card for Fear. I don't think Fear is on Steam, so Fear might be lucked out. What's going on? Why is it rumbling? Oh yeah, the worm. Fuck. Leave me alone. Okay, oh, fucking shit. We just gonna leave. We just gonna leave. Wait, what happens if I come to this door? Do I have the thing for this door? It can't be used. Okay. We get out of here. We don't get hit again. Aw. Well, once I finish Resident Evil, I will play. See, I was also saying Silent Hill earlier. I was saying Silent Hill as well. But I don't know anything about Silent Hill. I don't know a thing about Silent Hill. Not that I know anything about Dead Space. But all I know about Dead Space is that I played, you know, the first at least 20 or 30 minutes of the remake and enjoyed my time. You know what I mean? But I don't know anything about Silent Hill. Fear. Oh, Fear is on Steam? Fear is on Steam? Okay, there's a high chance we might end up doing Fear after Dead Space. Because I was thinking maybe Skyrim after Dead Space. I have to do a Skyrim. Just so you guys know, one day I will play through Skyrim. Not to say that you gotta be here for that. Not to say that you are an Elder Scrolls person and you are interested in that. But when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, this will be an Elder Scrolls 6 stream. Just so you know. Once Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, this will become an Elder Scrolls stream. When GTA 6 comes out, we're gonna play a lot of GTA 6. And when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, we will play Elder Scrolls 6 for as long as I am entertained with that game. Which, if it's anything like Skyrim, might be some years, just so you know. If Elder Scrolls ends up being anything better than Skyrim, we might be on that for some years. Not to say like every now and then I won't play something different, but high key, whenever that game comes out, you come here and we're on that. Unless we're doing something special where I want to take a break and play something different, or unless a new Resident Evil game comes out. You know what I mean? Resident Evil 10 comes out, or if they do like a side quest, fucking Revelations 3, Code Veronica 2 or some shit like that. Even though this is technically not a side quest. In Revelations, it's technically not a side quest. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Sadly, when Elder Scrolls comes out, this is an Elder Scrolls stream. But I was thinking after Dead Space, potentially playing through the main story of Elder Scrolls. But now that I know Fear is on Steam, I'm gonna look at it and we might do Fear after Dead Space. We do Dead Space 1, 2, 3, and then we probably end up playing Fear. But at some point I'll still have to do a Skyrim playthrough, just the main story. We won't waste too much time on Skyrim. We'll just get through the main story. Cause I didn't play Skyrim 100 times, literally. I didn't bought it 100 times, and the fact that I have to stream it and buy it again is ridiculous. I've purchased it multiple different times on 360. I purchased it on Xbox One. I purchased it on Xbox Series. I purchased it on PlayStation 4. I purchased it on Switch. And I think that's about it. I think Switch is the last one I ended up getting. No, technically the last one I ended up getting is on this game, Xbox, when I bought it on One. But I bought it on Series at a different time period. And now I have to buy it once again on PC. Now I have to buy PC Skyrim. So Skyrim, hands down, is the one game I've spent the most money on. I most recently bought it on this Xbox One because the anniversary edition came out. So I had to buy the anniversary edition. Because obviously. Any chance we can get some DDR? What is that? What's DDR? DDR. What's DDR, Bert? Man, I'm very confused about how I'm supposed to be killing this worm. Do I just shoot this thing up? Do I ignore it? Okay, what's DDR, Bert? I almost thought about Dead to Right when you said DDR. Is Dead to Right a video game, or am I just making that up? Is Dead to Right like an old PlayStation 2 game that for some reason is being brought up in my memory, like a repressed memory? Or is Dead to Right just something I'm just making up in my head? What's DDR though? Dance Dance Revolution? You got jokes. You got jokes, Bert. You got some good old jokes over there. I mean, we could play some Dance Dance Revolution. If you want to take the time to look up what's the most recent one is. If you want to look up which year, what year is the most recent DDR? I say if you want to take the time, because every time I ask y'all to look something up for me, don't nobody ever want to look the shit up. And then I end up having to take the time to look the shit up. But what is the most recent Dance Dance Revolution? Let me know. What year? What year is the most recent Dance Dance Revolution? That'll highly determine whether or not I actually stream the Dance Dance Resolution. Because I'm not going to tell you no. Because, I mean, I haven't really played Dance Dance, and it could be a good game. But I know that I would need to get, like, a Wii. I think I need either a Wii or I would have to get a Kinect. And considering I already have the Xbox, I could just buy a Kinect and then play Dance Dance like that. But then that may end up limiting me to whichever Dance Dance Revolutions came out during the 360 Kinect era. But yeah, what is the most recent Dance Dance Revolution and which platforms is it on, Bert? If you seriously want Dance Dance, let me know. What's the most recent one and what platform is it on? Because I would assume I would need a motion capture device of some kind. Looks like the last one was made for arcade in 2024. For arcade. What platform is that supposed to be for? Oh, you mean for arcade as in like an actual Dance Dance Revolution machine. You're talking about like the big machine that's actually in the arcade that you can dance on. Give me something for like a platform. Give me something for like, you know, where I don't have to spend $1,000 for a machine. Give me one where I don't have to go eBay an actual big ass Dance Dance Revolution machine. Cause I mean, I'm not saying that I wouldn't do that, but you'd have to wait till this spring. If you want me to actually get a huge Dance Dance Revolution machine, I could do that. And I could get a place where we could play it and then just sell it afterwards. Did that just come up on stream? Did you guys just see all that on stream? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Bro, what the fuck? Get up off me, homie. Zzz. I wonder if I need to get the bow gun in order to be able to use that. Man, the noise was there too. That's insane. I'm assuming that was the capture card doing whatever the capture card just did. I'm gonna try to kill this worm first. I wanna save first, because I'm kinda tired of coming back. So let's go try to find somewhere to save, bro. Fuck this shit. We're gonna try to find somewhere to save, because I got plenty of saves on me and I'm tired of coming back to do all the things that we've been doing. So we're gonna try to find an opportunity to save, bruh. Are we above or underground right now? I'm assuming we're above ground, so I probably need to go back through there. Looks like the streaming ghosts are haunting you now. I mean, I guess so. I'm assuming that was the capture card. And it looks like we can't go this way either. So we might be forced to go this way. I just need to go save. I'm gonna save so that if we die, we don't have to continuously do what we did. Would we have to continuously walk back and forth this way? Probably, but I'm just like, we gotta do something. Where do we save? Are we not above ground? Are we underground? I think I am above ground, so I would need to go this way. Yeah, we are. The submarine's up here. So we're not underground right now, which means that we would need to go this way to save somewhere. Oh, Lord, this game. Do I have more brandy? No, I don't. And now it's freaking being stupid again. Man, my desire to want to play this one. My desire to want to play this one, man. Did it just cut the fucking... Bro, my desire to want to play this game, dude. Like, fucking every time you turn around, you just fucking... now I can't hear anything and it looks fucked up. The resolution looks fucked up and I can't hear anything. Yeah, the resolution looks all the way the fuck off. I mean, on stream it looks fine. I don't know if I'm just tweaking, but the resolution looks all the way off. Regardless, I can't hear anything. Oh, there once was a pirate. Okay. Okay. All right. Now let's see what's going on. Yeah, the resolutions for sure. There's something going wrong with the resolution because even here, I can't even read the words damn near. So there's like a resolution issue for sure. Let me see if we're in the right HDMI setting. I'm pretty sure it's HDMI 2, but looks like it might have been HDMI 2 like I thought. Why did I click HDMI 1 and then it ported over to HDMI 2, fixed the resolution and it fixed the sound? The last game I ever played with a motherfucking capture card. Here it is. Look at it. Wonderful game, ain't it? Last one. Last one. Last one. If I didn't have more of a reason to not play a game that requires a capture card, I now have new ones. I now have more to add to the list of reasons why I don't want to play a game that needs a capture card. Now, clearly we don't know where we're going. Clearly I'm about to need to take half a second to fucking calm down and try to figure out what is going on so that I can get back where I need to go. Okay. With that being said, we check this. Control panel, iron bridge, control lever is missing. Right, we can't go here. We're attempting to go and save. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm just trying to go and find somewhere where I could just save the game and then do something other than what I was doing 2 hours ago when I originally started the stream. Now, go over here. You clearly can't go that way, right? So the only way we could go to potentially save is here. I thought that we weren't on the right level, or I thought that we were on the right level. I don't know if we're not on the right level or we are on the right level, but I know we need to go here. Regardless of if this is the correct level or not, we need to go this way to get to wherever we go back to wherever the saves are. So, with that being said, we go through here. We're going to check the map. I'm going to, assume you go this way and then go up or down. Up, I would assume, on the submarine, because why would you go down? So I guess we are underground, even though if you're on the other level, it doesn't look like you're underground. And if you're on the other level, it looks like the submarine is also on top of the water. But we're just not gonna look at the logical shit. We're not gonna make logical sense of anything. We're just gonna save. We're just gonna save. That's it. Just forget logic, save. Forget logic, just save. Now, maybe the thing that's on top of the water isn't the submarine. Maybe the thing that's on top of the water is something else. And the submarine has to float up past that thing in order to get to the water. Maybe it has to go around whatever the big thing with the wings are, which it literally would not be able to get past. But maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Now, let's go save. And then would still have to come all the way back here and deal with everything that we just dealt with, but I just want to fucking save. I just want to save. So we will do that, and we will grab the bow, and then we're just gonna use the bow for all of those zombies, and try to use the bow to help me kill this freaking worm as well. And then hopefully the worm drops something. Hopefully the worm drops something. Now where is the save option? There is no save option. At least not on this floor, so let's go to a different floor. Let's just go to a different floor. Let's just go to a different floor. Alright. Looks like we can save over here. Save over here, grab the bow. Try to figure out some way to kill these zombies and this worm. Alrighty then. Just get through this game so I don't have to play it anymore. That's all I'm trying to do. Just get through it and then I won't have to play it anymore. If they do come out with a Code Veronica remake, then I'll just watch somebody else play. I'll watch Matt play it for sure. Matt definitely will play. I'll watch Matt play. But I'm definitely, if they come out with a Code V, I'm not buying it. They get $3 out of me and that's it. They're getting $3. Cause I can get my money back for this capture card and this Xbox controller. Amazon will give me my money back if I'm quick enough. If I can beat this fucking game quick enough, Amazon will give me my money back for this fucking capture card and this fucking controller. So if all I lose is $3 for this shitty game, I'll be alright with that. And we'll watch a better man play the remake in 2027 or 2028. However, where the fuck were the things? Where were the things, man? Where were the things? I don't even know if this fucking bow is even useful. I haven't used it yet. This will be the first time we've ever even used it. I damn near want to put some music on in the background. It's like y'all ain't got no atmosphere. There ain't no atmosphere in this game. Who came through and said this was their favorite game? El Pastor? Ban him from the chat. Ban El Pastor. No, I'm just kidding. 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 Shout out to El Pastor for following. Welcome to the Forge. Welcome to the Forge, El Pastor. Welcome to the Forge. The fire is always warm when we're not playing stupid games. When we playing stupid games, the fire can be pretty cold around the Forge, but whenever we're not playing something retarded, the fire is always warm. But at the moment, this shit is as goofy as her boots. This shit is as goofy as them red boots. Now how hard would you laugh if you saw a chick in some red boots? Some big thick ass red boots. Them look like them, what were those mean boots that everybody was wearing at first? They fucking look like them big huge boots, them big huge red boots. They probably were made by Supreme or some dumbass company like that. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? What were them big ass red boots called? The only person I ever seen wear them was fucking Duke from AMP. But people were wearing these huge, well, they weren't wearing them for real, but a lot of streamers would like to show, at least the ones with, you know, hella money would always show these fucking big goofy ass red boots that look like some Pac-Man boots. Literally look like some Pac-Man boots. Literally look like Pac-Man boots. I wish I knew what the name of them boots was. Now? Oh. I was about to say the name of the boots were now. The name of the boots are now? Okay, now we just have to get back to the zombies and to the graboid. Get back to the zombies, get back to the graboid. I told myself I was only going to stream for 3 hours today, and I'm pretty much going to hold tight to that. Because I honestly wanted to stop streaming at 10 o'clock. Just because playing this, I'm only going to want to play about 3 hours. To be real with you, man. During this one, we're going to do much shorter streams. It's going to take me a little longer to get through this game than the other games. Because just the simple fact that I'm not willing to spend more than 3 hours playing this game. I'm really not. I'm really not willing to spend more than 3 hours playing this retarded shit. Fucking shooting a zombie with a fucking needle. And just die. But yeah, we're only gonna stream, just so you guys know, the Code Veronica streams will only be 3 hours. They're not gonna be our typical 4-hour streams. Code V streams will only be 3 hours long. That's it. That's as much time as I'm gonna allow for this. When I was playing Resident Evil 0, it took me 4 hours exactly to get as pissed as this game makes me within the first 30 minutes. Literally. It would take 4 hours. That's how we got on the 4-hour streams. That's how I dictated the streams to 4 hours. Is because I realized that playing 0, I would have 4 hours. And at 3 hours and 59 minutes would be where my anger peaked. Anything past hour 4 and I'm just not pleasant to look at. But for this guy, it only takes 30 minutes. 30 minutes to get to the exact same level of fuck you. To get to the exact same level of fuck you only takes 30 minutes. So, we'll only be doing this for 3 hours. What's the next game you're gonna play on your capture card? He said Silent Hill, I think. I think the next game that Lamar is playing is Silent Hill, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Where the fuck is the graboid, bro? Where's the graboid? Where's the graboid? Where's the graboid? I'm gonna go back through here, go upstairs, go up the freaking elevator thing. Cause that's all I can do, right? All I can do here is go up the elevator. So it's like, where's the graboid? I'm currently playing RE4 and 5 with my capture card because my PC can't run the game. Lamar, are you gonna do 5 solo? Are you gonna play 5 solo? Because I mean, you know, I gotta play 5 too, man. Now don't get me wrong, Bert, you know, pretty much already stuck his hat in the ring as far as playing co-op with me for 5 and 6. But me and him could play 6, and if you want to play 5 together, considering you're playing at the same time, I'm not trying to take anything away from Bert, not trying to take any gaming opportunities away from Bert, but I'm just throwing things out there. LOL, I never mentioned 5. Yes, you did. Oh, PS5. Oh, I thought that said RE5. PS5. What is even a PS5? I completed it with my brother. What is a PS5 anyway? Like, what even is a PS5, to be real? I was just playing. I don't participate in console wars. Play what you play. like I said earlier, fucking, I clearly have owned it all. If I bought Skyrim on a PlayStation, a Xbox, a Nintendo, now I gotta buy it on a PC. You know what I mean? Like, I done been all around the block. I done been all around the block. The best console of all. Whatever you want, Sword. If you want to hang with Lamar, I got you. No. See? That's what I was trying to say. I'm not trying to take any opportunities away from Bert. That's not what I'm doing. That's why I mentioned that. That's why I threw that in there. I'm not trying to take no opportunities away from Bert because, like I said, he put his hat in the ring. He's already called dibs on 5 and 6. I just thought that he said RE5, and I'm like, if he's never played RE5 before, I know for a fact that you can already beat RE5. I've already beat RE5 on hard mode. So if he had never played RE5 together, then it would just only make sense for me and him to stream 5. So this way I don't need to go, but he already beat it just like everybody else, so your hat's already in there. I'm not taking any opportunities away from you. The playthrough of 5 is on my YouTube. Oh, word. I'm gonna end up looking at that. I need to refresh myself a little bit on come on. I need to refresh myself on that a little bit. I need to refresh myself on that. Cause that's really all I remember about 5. I remember they were killing Africans, which I didn't like. I didn't like the fact that they were killing Africans. I remember Chris beats up a boulder. And I remember, come on. Sheva. I remember that. I remember that part. Chris, Sheva. Chris, come on. Hurry, Sheva, hurry, come on, hurry. That's all I really remember. I remember that and the fucking Chris beating up the boulder. I think that you beat up Wesker too. I think that you have to fight Wesker. Bro, when I tell you I can't remember where the worm is, it's not even funny. This whole time, I've just been trying to figure out where the fucking worm was. We killed the zombies. Where is the graboid? Where is the fucking graboid? This is half the reason why I just can't dedicate too much time to this game. I'm gonna get through it. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna get through this game. But it will very much so be at the pace of Resident Evil 0. It's gonna take 8-9 streams. This ain't gonna be no 2-3 streams we done. It's gonna take 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 streams for me to get through this. Just cause I'm trying my best not to limit it to an hour a day. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing on that one. I'm just playing. But 3 hours for sure. That's not even a joke. I got about 3 good ones before I don't even want to play the outro to the stream anymore. Jaffiel's. We got about 3 good hours before I don't even want to play the outro to the stream anymore. Alright. Keep moving. Fuck, we gotta reload. But yeah, we got about 3 good ones in us. Okay, we're gonna run it back. Grab the bow, Just grab the bow, lady. Just grab the motherfucking bow, lady. I promise you, the last thing you want to do, Claire, is tick me off. Just grab the bow. If I were you, with the swiftness, I would pick the bow up. Now, we go back. We ignore zombies. We now know exactly where the graboid is. We now assume that graboid will come out unless that you have to have the key card in your inventory to trigger Graboid. We will find out. Can I trigger Graboid without actually having a key card in my inventory? Is that what triggers the Graboid? Oh my fucking... I'm about to fucking call it a night, bruh. I'm about to call it a night. This shit's been sitting here the whole time. Man, fuck this game, dude. Fuck this game. Alright, what time we got? 2 hours, 44 minutes? That looks real good to me, guys. 2 hours, 44 minutes. I smell a fifth 16 minutes coming on. I smell 16 minutes. T minus 16. I can feel it. T minus 16 minutes. T minus 16 minutes. And then I'm gonna go back to playing Halo. You were wrong, Bert. You were wrong. I don't play COD. Right now it's a lot of Halo. So A, fuck you. And B, after this, I'm gonna play a lot of Halo. Now, you gotta have the key card in your inventory just to freaking sponsor the freaking trigger the Graboid. You need to have the key card just to trigger the Graboid. Just to even trigger the Graboid. I would be playing Call of Duty, but Call of Duty doesn't know what it is nowadays. So when you release Black Ops 7 11 months after releasing Black Ops 6, I stopped playing the game. I'm just saying, when you release Black Ops 7 11 months after releasing Black Ops 6, that's when I stopped playing. The only damn thing that was good were the Black Ops series. And they went ahead and just said, we're gonna fuck that up for you too. The only reason I even like playing the game, like my last multiplayer experience that I had fun with Call of Duty was Advanced Warfare. And nobody liked Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare is hands down the worst rated Call of Duty game in the series. Hands down the worst rated Call of Duty game in the series. And it was my favorite. and the reason why it's the worst is because people didn't like 3D movements. That was the one thing. People didn't like the fact that you could jet into the air and then jet left or right if you wanted to after doing that. Like, people just didn't like the fact that, and maybe Vanguard. Yeah, maybe Vanguard. Maybe Vanguard as well. I never played Vanguard, so I don't know for sure, Lamar. I didn't play Vanguard, so I don't know for sure. I just know that the amount of hate Advanced Warfare got literally drove that game into the grave. The reason why you don't hear shit about Advanced Warfare is because people who played did not fuck with that shit. They did not fuck with Advanced Warfare. People did not like the 3D movements. And my favorite thing about Advanced Warfare was Uplink. Like, I don't know if anybody played or remember, but Uplink was like Call of Duty basketball, basically. You were damn near playing basketball, but it was Call of Duty. And it was so fun. I used to dominate in that mode. I used to be dunking on fools, hitting 3-pointers on fools, shooting up everybody in the lobby. Could not fuck with me. And the fan base basically killed Advanced Warfare. So, like, anything before then, obviously we can make like Black Ops 2 arguments, right? We can make arguments for Black Ops 2 being great for their multiplayer. We can make all the arguments all day long about Modern Warfare 2 being probably the greatest Call of Duty experience, period, right? Campaign, multiplayer, I mean, period. Other than the zombies, I mean, I don't think Modern Warfare 2 had zombies, so you can't say that. But I think hands down, probably, definitively, anyone can agree that MW2 was probably just the best Call of Duty experience, period. I don't know. But I really, really, really enjoyed Advanced Warfare. That was just my shit. It was my shit. And then anything after that, it had to be Black Ops for me. And pretty much after Advanced Warfare, I stopped playing like Call of Duty multiplayer and like got heavy into like Call of Duty Zombies. So then that pretty much left me with like tons of Black Ops 3 basically. That left me with just tons of just Black Ops 3 zombies, which, I mean, literally is the greatest zombie experience. You can make all the arguments for the original Dreisendrach Black Ops zombies, the OG zombies. You can make all the arguments you want, but hands down, the zombies community will tell you Black Ops 3 has the best zombies, period. Especially since you get the Dreisendrach and all that, you just get a higher resolution version of all the OGs, even if you wanted to play the OGs. So for me, I ended up just loving Black Ops 3. And then Black Ops 4 zombie mode was alright. I enjoyed the fact that they implemented like the little specialty weapons, I guess. So we had to activate, we needed to do that in order to activate the worm. So I need to go back and kill the worm. And I'm gonna try to freaking use this to kill the worm. I don't know. But what was it? With Black Ops 4, that's when they tried to do like the Roman Coliseum, which made it weird. The Easter egg was interesting with the elephant and whatnot, but ultimately the only thing I liked about Black Ops 4 zombies was like the specialty weapons they implemented. Like I like being able to whip the staff out, and then like if somebody's down, you throw that staff out, and then not only do you have a bubble around you which slows down zombies, but the staff automatically revives your partner for you and shit. So it kind of, Black Ops 4 really made the medic, or whoever decides to be medic, really one of the most OP classes. I'm like, was there Black Ops 5? I don't even remember Black Ops 5. Did they skip Black Ops 5? Or am I tweaking? If there was a Black Ops 5, I don't remember it. Which goes to show you how bad Black Ops 5 must have been. Because if there was one, I don't remember Black Ops 5 being a thing. Black Ops 6 was alright. But the only thing that was alright about it was the campaign, in my opinion. Oh no, the multiplayer was good. Black Ops 6 multiplayer was actually good. I'd say Black Ops 6 multiplayer is when I came back and was like, Black Ops 5 was, oh, it was Cold War. See, I never played Cold War. And I also did not know that Cold War was Black Ops 5. That's interesting. I never played Cold War. I think people liked Cold War. I don't remember, but I think people might have liked Cold War. You might be able to better chime in on that than I can, Lamar, but I don't remember if people like Cold War or not, but I think that they might. I remember Black Ops 6 though, because I enjoyed the campaign. I didn't finish it, but I really enjoyed the campaign on Black Ops 6. And Black Ops 6's multiplayer is what brought me back to being like, okay, Call of Duty finally has some good multiplayer. Because Black Ops 6's multiplayer is really nice. Like that was fun. But they killed me on the zombie series with Black Ops 6. Cold War was a good game. Word. It's good to know. I feel like I heard people say Cold War was good. Because I watch Noah J456 and he'll like sometimes mention Cold War. It's just I never knew that Cold War was Black Ops 5. That never registered in my brain. I didn't really look at it too heavy. I can't move right here, bro. I literally just can't even fucking move, dude. I literally just can't even move. But yeah, Black Ops 6 killed me on the zombies experience for Call of Duty, period. Simply because I might be wrong, but I think Black Ops 6 is when they decided that every zombies experience needs to be Warzone. Every zombies game from now on then needs to basically be Warzone. You need to be able to change your armor plates Everything needs to look like you're in a Warzone match. Do you want advice about the worm? Yeah, man, why not, Lamar? Why not? Fuck it, bro. Fuck it. Fuck this shit. Fuck it all, bro. Fuck it all. What you got to say, man? What you got to say? What's on your brain, Lamar? What's on your brain, man? Before I uninstall this shit and play Resident Evil 4. What's on your brain, Lamar? What's on your brain? Before we end up making this a Resident Evil 4. You don't have to fight the worm right now. Just dodge it. Worm is a Chris boss. You fight the worm later. Alright, well, fuck the fucking worm then. Fuck the fucking worm. We go get the card. And we just figure out what to do with the card. For the next 6 minutes. And then tomorrow we'll come back. Literally, bro. This is why like this shit takes me back to Resident Evil 0, bro. And this is also why I will only spend 3 hours. It's because during Resident Evil 0, there were multiple, I have multiple streams to edit where I spent 5 exact hours. 5. Doing nothing. Just dying. Just dying. And now we sitting here. I ain't about to spend 5 hours walking around looking stupid, trying to figure out what it is I need to be doing. We gonna do this for 3 hours a day until we beat this game. And then I'll uninstall. And I will send this capture card back to Jeff Bezos. And I might live stream me burning my Xbox. Maybe. Oh wait, it's my homie's Xbox, so I can't burn it. Fuck. Well, if it wasn't my homie's Xbox, I would have live streamed me burning the Xbox, but that's life. That's life. Maybe I'll ask him if he's okay with me burning it. But I doubt he is, because he did ask about it. But the only thing that he was asking about, he just wanted the controller for some reason. I think there was a game he needed to play where he wanted the controller, but the original controller he gave me broke long after he gave me the Xbox. So to explain to you how heavy I was playing Elder Scrolls Online and just how heavy of an addict of Elder Scrolls I truly am, when he gave me the Xbox, I played Elder Scrolls Online so long, for so many days, for so many hours, so aggressively, doing PvP, like dueling with people, doing PvP and shit. I broke the LB in the left, so I broke the right bumper, I broke the left bumper, and what else broke off of it? So the left bumper and the right, when I tell you I broke them, they came completely off of the controller. So at one point I tried to super glue them back on. So they both popped out. And then I tried my best to super glue the LB and the right B back on. But I ended up popping them back out again, even though I super glued them. And there was like a third button that broke, but I can't remember what the third button was. But it wasn't until the third button that I decided I needed a new controller. Straight up. After the LB and the right B, the left bumper and the right bumper popped out, I super glued them and could barely press the button. Like, people in Elder Scrolls are like, why aren't you using your ultimate? Like, you know, you'd be able to win more duels. Like, you're a really good duelist. You're very strong. You seem to understand the game. But I'm noticing you're not blocking. You're not using your ultimate. Do you enjoy the way I play RE4 or RE's I stream? Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with how you stream, Lamar. Do you all enjoy watching the way I play? Yeah. Wait, you saying that to say that the way I play is shitty? Are you trying to say that, Lamar? Are you saying that I'm playing shitty? Don't get me wrong, bro. I know I suck at the game, bro. But you ain't just gotta be like, hey, chat, if y'all want to see somebody who actually know how to play the game, come watch me play. You ain't gotta do that to me, Lamar. Damn, bro. Damn, homie. It's like, damn, if you don't want to watch this guy, this ass person, come on over to my stream and see the real gameplay. I see what's up. Lamar. You know what? Let's give a little shout out. Let's give a little shout out to Lamar. You guys want to see somebody that actually? Oh damn, am I out of shout outs? Oh no, here we go. You guys want to see somebody that actually know how to play the game? Clearly Lamar is trying to implement that I don't know how to play, and that it's better that you just come over to his chat and watch him. So go ahead and there we go. He's there. Click him, follow him. If he don't have a bunch of extra followers, I'm gonna be disappointed in y'all, cause you know clearly I don't know how to play. No, I'm just playing with you, Lamar. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you, my guy. I'm just messing with you. I'm just trying to laugh to keep from crying, bro. That's all I'm doing, man. That's all I'm doing, Lamar. I'm just trying to laugh to keep from crying. That's all. That's it, bro. I'm not even being serious. But I am being serious about the fact that you guys need to go and follow Lamar. I am being serious about that. Anybody in the stream, if you do like Resident Evil, he is currently on Resident Evil 4. He also plays hardcore mode. If you want to laugh and not watch somebody be frustrated while they play a game, if you want to see somebody who, you know what I mean, knows how to control themselves anger-wise, if you want some IE my asshole, you know what I mean, if you're in the mood for some IE my asshole, he's got a whole lot of that going on his stream, so I highly recommend that you guys drop a follow. That part was for real. That part of the rant was for real. But now we just go figure out how to use this key card, I guess. We just go figure out how to use this key card. Lamar, are you done with Sonic Riders? You said that you were just doing that like in the meantime, in between time. You said that you weren't really playing Sonic Riders, right? I enjoy. If we can get some more jokes in there, it'll be perfect. Oh, you're saying that Lamar should be a little more jokey? I can't really make that happen. I can't really make that happen. My personality is more stoic for the most part. Funny things just happen if the situation arises, where fair enough. Yeah, man, I mean, you know, sometimes I feel like I borderline from funny to annoying. You know what I mean? People be like, oh, try to keep it funny, but it can also be a very thin line. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you're trying to be heavy funny, like, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm trying to be heavy funny. I'm just a goofy motherfucker. You know what I mean? There ain't no trying over here. You know what I mean? I'm just being me type shit. You know what I mean? But even with my friends, I try not to be too much. Do my best to like play games well and communicate to the best of my ability. Word, you know, that's the best we can do. That's the best we could do. It's just I'm a goofy motherfucker, so it's just like I'm like IRL. I'm very socially aware of how much I talk. 1000%. Like, it might seem like I talk a lot. Like, you might watch these streams and be like, I bet you IRL this motherfucker never shut up. I bet you IRL this motherfucker never shut up. You do you, buddy. No problem with that. You've made me cry laughing just by being yourself on more than one occasion. It's just like IRL, like I was about to say, like you might think watching this, like you see me sit here for 4 hours and just yap. And so you might think like IRL, like I'm the most talkingest motherfucker. But if you ask anybody who works with me, I never speak at work. If you look at me at work, I have my these headphones are on, and I'm usually either watching a YouTube video or listening to someone stream a video game. Hands down, either I'm just listening to some YouTube video or I'm listening to somebody stream a game. If you don't talk to me, I'm not talking to you. If you know what kind of laughing I do, you would not be able to help laughing. I bet you got one of them cackle laughs. One of them type of laughs. Work is a war zone. Streaming is where you're comfortable, for sure. But I was gonna say, like, even oh, leave me alone. I was trying to get to the door, Brody. Okay. All right, you son of a bitch. What was I even talking about, man? Oh yeah, like I said, at work, I never really say anything at all. I usually just have my headphones on and I'm working. But even when I'm around my friends, like, don't get me wrong, when I'm around my friends, that's when I'm my most joking is. Like, anybody who knows me, they're like, oh, you should do stand-up, or you should do this, or you should do that. And one night we actually went out and I had a whole stand-up set ready. I still got it. It was like, I have a whole 15 minutes written, and they only give you 5 minutes on stage, but I wrote 15 minutes just in case. You know what I mean? But when we went out there at like midnight, and I didn't, like, the open mic didn't start until 2 a.m. And then when open mic started, they canceled open mic that night and decided to have a regular on stage who didn't get off stage until 4 a.m. And then once he got off stage, all of the friends that he came with took up all the slots for open mic. So we sat there from midnight till 5 a.m. waiting for me to get an opportunity to go on stage, and they never let me go on stage. So that was the only time I had ever tried to go out and do something like that, and it soured my opinion of it, and so I just never went back and tried to do that, even though I still got the 15 minutes written. It just soured my opinion of something like that, so I just never went back. The best laughs are anger faces from the terrible RE partner AI. See, I mean, I don't remember RE5 well enough to remember if the AI was bad. I don't remember if the AI ever fucked me up when I was playing that game. I know in RE0, boy, I could not trust that AI. I had to unequip the AI so many times in 0, simply because it was gonna fuck up. Guaranteed it was gonna fuck up. Every single time. The AI was just gonna fuck up. I'm assuming we need to go pick up the key card. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so they didn't let me on. It soured my opinion of open mic. But like I said, even with my friends, even though like I'm a super jokey person, I try to be like socially aware of how jokey I am. Because two things. One, when you're 100% jokey all the time, it can get annoying. You know what I mean? When it's like you can't never not make jokes, then it starts to get annoying. So like I learned very young, shut the fuck up sometimes. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of moments even when I'm with my friends that I don't really talk much. I kind of just listen until it's my time to talk, and then I might say something and everyone's laughing type shit. And then sometimes that's even better. You know what I mean? You just spent that whole time not saying anything, and then the first thing you said was funny, you know? But then also you can kind of, on the same tip, not only does, like, you know, if you kind of make too many jokes, it kind of gets annoying. But if you're sitting there trying to, after a while, you know what I mean? It's like you can't be sitting here trying to. You can't just be sitting there. I used to take drama when I was a kid, and that pretty much like what sparked, I guess, this whole personality or whatever. Because even when I was like, even with my family, like if you ask my dad, I don't talk. Straight up, if you asked my dad, I do not talk. I don't talk. If you ask my pops, like around my sisters, my brothers, my nieces, my nephews, my father, I don't speak. I just let everybody else talk. You know what I mean? Everybody else usually has something to say, so I just let everybody else talk. And usually, like, when I say something, I don't know, I'd be feeling like it'd be coming off wrong. So, like, if you asked my dad, I don't talk. If you asked him, I don't even know how to talk. If you ask my pops, he thinks I'm mute, probably. It's just like, I don't know what it is. But, like, I don't know, like, I feel like I learned back in drama, like I was about to say, I was a drama kid. So I kind of learned, my drama teacher taught me just like, If you spend time trying to be funny, it's not gonna be funny. Straight up. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're actively trying to be funny, it's not gonna work out. And like that rule is pretty much stuck with me my whole life. Cause like you'll get around like certain females, and it's usually girls for me. Like it's usually women that this will always happen to. Like they'll see me like interacting with my homies, and like, you know what I mean, whether or not she gains interest or whatnot, you know what I mean, whatever the situation might be. But like she'll see how I interact with my friends, which is loose, free flowing. I'm gonna be cracking all the jokes. We about to be laughing our asses off, having the best time. Don't let us get some drinks in us. Don't let us, you know, get a little green herb type shit. You know what I mean? We definitely about to be cackling. And then like the chick will always be like, "Oh, tell me a joke." And then it's like that's where you done failed right there. That's when they're like, "Oh, tell me a joke." It's like I'm not Chris Tucker. I'm not Bernie Mac. I just can't off the top of my head just come up with some joke that's about to have you dying. Like, I don't know. It's just like whenever you sit there and try to be funny, it's not gonna work. So I said all of that. I beat around that whole big old bush to say, Lamar, don't feel like you gotta try to be funny. You know what I mean? Don't fall into that trap. You know what I mean? That's because you'll end up falling into a trap to where you end up trying to be funny, and then just everything you try just not even come off. And like you guys have said, like, you know, best laughs are in RE5 when the AI is being stupid. You know, best laughs are when you just being yourself. You guys have literally said it. You guys have literally said it all. It's the moments where you just not even thinking about nothing other than whatever is happening to you currently that you're going to be the funniest. But when you sitting there just fucking trying super hard, because I used to make that mistake. Like young, I used to try to make that mistake. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I kind of see people be laughing at the stuff that I say. What can I say in this moment that's about to be super funny and just kill the whole room? It's about to be super funny. Oh, blah blah blah, and don't nobody fucking even acknowledge you. And then now you're gonna be in the back of your mind just like, oh, am I not funny? Or, you know what I mean? It's like, man, fuck all that shit. Just enjoy yourself. Just enjoy yourself. Cause I think somebody even came through my stream one time. I don't remember who the person was. I can't remember who the person was. But someone came through the stream one time, and they were I might have been Lamar. I don't know if it was you, Lamar. I'm not about to sit here and say it was you, because I don't remember who it was. But somebody came through, and I guess they thought that I was funny a little bit, and then they saw that maybe somebody in the comments maybe laughed at something that I said or something. So they were trying to like get me to like give them like a little bit of advice about like how they can make their streams a little more entertaining or how they could be a little more funny. And it's like, that's, I mean, I legitimately, the best I told him, I'm not sure who the person was. I'm pretty sure whoever it was never came back through the chat ever again. But I told him, I was just like, man, you know what I mean? 100% the best thing you can do to make your streams more entertaining is just to be you. No, it wouldn't be me, since, yeah, I don't focus on being funny. I knew it wasn't you, Lamar. I knew it wasn't you. I just know that it was somebody when I was playing RE0. And I just know you've been here the longest, so that's the only reason why you popped up in my brain. But I know it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was somebody who hasn't come back. That's what it was. It was for sure somebody who came through and they haven't come back. Which, I ain't saying that you gotta come back. It's a million streamers on Twitch. I find it having a hard time deciding who to watch some days. Especially on their days when everybody wanna go live. It's like, damn, why everybody live at the exact same time today? Please just go, Claire. Please just go. But whoever the person was definitely never came back. But when they asked me that, they were like, hey man, you know, I like your stream. You're pretty entertaining. You're kind of funny. Could you provide any like advice as to how I can make my streams a little more entertaining? Because they were like they only got like 1 or 2 people who will come through. And I literally told them, I'm like, buddy, I only have 1 or 2 people who come through. Right now, you are the only person here. Literally, I was telling them that. I'm like, buddy, you're the only person here right now. You're the only person in this stream. You know what I mean? Like, I've been sitting here for the last 2 hours making myself laugh. For the last 2 hours, I've literally been doing nothing other than just making myself laugh, whether or not somebody's in the stream or not. So I told him, I was just like, my best advice for how you can make your streams more entertaining is to just simply be you. Because at the end of the day, if somebody comes through and however you're acting, they don't like, you don't want that person. You don't want that person. I'm looking for, oh no, we're looking for something new now. We don't know what we're looking for now. We don't know what we're looking for now. Right now, we're just lost and we're just trying to figure things out. Right now, we're just lost. But I was just like, yeah, if somebody came through, you got to think about it, man. If somebody came through and you were legitimately being who you are, the person that you legitimately are, and they left the chat or they left the stream because they didn't like it, you don't want them watching your stream anyway, buddy. Like, that's not about to be anything positive. Even though I didn't hear it, chocolate, 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 chocolate. I gotta say, bro, the dude who went in the booth and did that is a legend, bro. The dude who went in the booth and was just like, chocolate. That's, bro, he killed it. He killed it. Hats off to him. Hats off to the I just want to buy all your chocolates guy. Hands down, hats off to I just want to buy all your chocolates. I mean, the fact that Sponge and Pat literally spent all day running away from this man and trying to sell chocolate. That's it. Running away from him, trying to sell chocolate. Running away from him, trying to sell chocolate. And when he finally caught up and cornered these some bitches, he was just like, bro, I need chocolate. I just need chocolate. In fact, I need it. I need the chocolate. And y'all got it. And I would love to buy all your chocolate. Alright, Chad, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing everything I can to try to ignore how annoyed I am with this game. I done everything I can. I talked about everything that I can talk about. I done distracted myself. All I can distract myself. At this point, I got 2 options. Either call it a night or just ask for help. So I'ma try to ask for help. I'ma try to ask for help, bruh. Even though I should call it a night, bruh. Even though I should call it a night, I'ma try to just ask for some fucking help. What the hell am I supposed to be doing, man? What the hell am I supposed to be doing? What am I supposed to be doing? What's going on? Why is everything not working? What's happening? Because if I don't ask for help at this point, tomorrow I'm going to spend 4 hours doing the exact same thing. So, what are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, I don't know what I have, to be honest. So I'll just go to my inventory. Apparently we're taking screenshots. This is what we got. We got this biohazard card. I keep trying to put the card onto the doors, but the doors won't take the fucking card. I can't open this shit. I don't know what the fuck to do. Either I'ma call it on the stream or I'ma just have to ask for help. So I'd rather ask for help. Cause I'm trying to keep these streams at 4 hours. I'm trying to keep them at 4 hours. Use the card to open the door behind you. Bro, how many times did I walk up to the doors and try to open the door? I walked up to both of these doors and spent multiple times trying to open the door. Multiple times trying to open the fucking door. And the shit wouldn't open. So I assumed that the cards weren't for this fucking door. I spent multiple deaths coming back here and trying, literally as soon as I got the card, the very first time I got the card, I came back here because I'm like, there's these two doors. One of these two doors will open. And sat there for a whole minute trying multiple times and it wouldn't open. But what the fuck ever, bro. What the fuck ever. What the fuck ever, bro. Go ahead and kill me, homie. Go ahead and fucking kill me, bro. You have to face directly towards things in this game to interact. I think that it was because I was trying to use like Bert saying. It's because I was trying to do use. And the only reason I was trying to do use is because every time you walk up to something and try to just interact with it, it'll be like, oh no. And then you have to click use. I'm about to whip your ass, Maximilian. I'm about to whip your ass, Maximilian. Wait till I get back around there, Max. Wait till I get back around there, Max. I'm coming straight for your ass, Max. I'm coming straight for your punk ass. Wait till I get back around there, Matt. I got about 2 days of frustration I'm about to take out on your punk ass. You have to face directly. Yeah, this game is weird. Where sometimes it's used, sometimes it's direct direction, sometimes you have to use, and sometimes you have to interact. It depends on the circumstance. Jinx. Big jinx. I mean, somebody owes somebody a soda. Somebody owes somebody a soda, I tell you that much. Big jinx. But yeah, we're seeing that now. We're seeing that now. Sometimes they want us to use, sometimes it's a direct interaction. About to bring out the Leo, bro. The Leo in me is about to come out, bro. The Leo in me is about to come out, bro. I'm telling you. The Leo is about to come out. It's about to be all Leo up in this motherfucker. I tell you that much. I was saying Lamar, you gotta decide what kind of soda you want, Lamar. You gotta decide what kind of soda you want. Either that or knock on some wood. Either that or knock on some motherfucking wood. Let me send out a text message because I was going to meet somebody, but I need to let them know that I can't meet them just yet. I'm going to end the stream on the 4-hour mark. I know Miguel is probably going to end up going to sleep before I end stream, but Miguel be a sleepy head around 11 o'clock. Around 11 o'clock, Miguel be all sleepy weepy. If you guys haven't looked at Miguel's streams, they'd be funny. He was playing Goat Simulator earlier. I wish Miguel would play through the entirety of Assassin's Creed, though. I wish he would play all the Assassin's Creed games. That'd be dope. Assassin's Creed 1 through Shadows. Miguel. That'd be dope, my friend. If you played Assassin's Creed 1 through Shadows, I'd be there. Even though I was still there for Goat Simulator. The old lady part was hilarious, Miguel, if you're still in the chat. Sprite. Oh, you're a Sprite person, Lamar? You like the Sprite? You be vibing with the Sprites? You be vibing with the Sprites, Lamar? But yeah, Miguel, when you were playing Goat Simulator 3, when you went into that old lady's house and then the game basically turned into OG Doom. That was hilarious. So anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, he was streaming Goat Simulator, and like there's a part where so there's this old lady who like shoots you with like a cannon, and I guess there's like yarn balls in the cannon, and like she's just like shooting you with yarn balls. She's like at a lawn chair just shooting you with yarn balls, talking about trespasser, trespasser. And then if you go into her house, the game literally turns into OG Doom. I'm talking about pixelated Doom. It plays the music and everything. The turn, and it's like 10 old ladies, the same old lady, but it's like 10 of them. And they all shooting you with like rocket launchers. Trespasser, trespasser, trespasser. That shit had me dying. I'm like, whoever came up with this? Them some goofy goobers right there, bro. Whoever came up with the Goat Simulator games, those are some goofy goobers right there, bro. It looks like I forgot to grab the fucking bow. So I need to go back, but I don't know how to go back to the main title so that I can start this shit over.
Resident Evil.
Well, I was almost happy. He said Resident Evil, but he didn't say Resident Evil Code Veronica. That would have been dope. Resident Evil Code Veronica X Code Veronica X. You gotta add the X. That would have been dope. Resident Evil Code Veronica X. It would have been long. It would have been long. But I say add the HD too. Oh wait, hold on. We forget the thing again. We gotta go grab the bow again. We gotta grab the bow. We gotta grab the bow. We gotta grab the bow. Resident Evil Code Veronica X HD. That would have been lit. That would have been lit. If he would have came in Resident Evil Code Veronica X HD. I would have been dead. Nah, they should have done it. They should have done it. They should have done it. Sometimes people be worried. Oh, well, people like this. Is it gonna vibe? Who gives a fuck if it vibes? It would be funny. I guarantee you that would have been funny, bro. Code Veronica X HD. It's like, why does this man have the longest title? Diet Root Beer Bargs? Is it how you say it? Bargs? How do you say that name? Bargs? Barks? Is it Barks? Is that how you say it? Barks? I used to drink Barks. Never the diet. I mean, I used to drink diet sodas. Okay, so I was a weird kid, and I only drank diet soda when I was a kid. So only Diet Coke, basically. Like if we went to McDonald's and I got a Happy Meal, I would always order Diet Coke. For whatever reason, Diet Coke just tasted better than the regular Coke, in my opinion, at the time. Nowadays, Diet Coke tastes like medicine. But at the time when I was a kid, I was a weird ass kid, and I would only drink Diet Coke. But growing up in Alabama, I mean, obviously I drank lots of bars, lots of fucking mug, lots of bars, lots of what is it? What is the other one? Not AC. What's the other one I'm thinking about? What's the other root beer I'm thinking about? A and something. But But yeah, I used to drink dumb root beer. It's like A&W, I think it's called A&W. I think it might be A&W root beer. All of those. A&D. Mug A&D. Oh, A&D. Damn. I'm on South till tomorrow morning. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Don't even sweat it, homie. Don't even sweat it, homie. Just let me know where you at. Just let me know where you at, homie. Now. Bet. Word. Word. Vibes. The vibes is high. The vibes is high, guys. The vibes is high. The vibes is high. Shared location. Look at that. My bad, guys. We gotta after stream go see. We gotta go how can I put this? We need to go see the what are you buying guy. We need to go see the what are you buying guy later on. You know what I mean? The type of individual who can acquire anything and everything. You know what I mean? We gotta go see the what are you buying guy after stream. So we can pick some supplies up for Claire. You're wrong. You're right, I'm wrong. Oh, it was A&W. Did we kill the zombies yet and get the card? I don't think we did. I got distracted. The what are you buying guy distracted me. Gotta go pick up some healing items. we gotta go buy some healing items from the what are you buying guy. We gotta go buy some healing items for the what are you buying guy. That's another thing that I can't wait to get to in Resident Evil. Like Resident Evil 4, like you got I eat my asshole. You got what are you buying? The desire. The desire. The desire is negative. Okay. About to mash up some KFC. Chomp. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Anyhow, man. The what are you buying guy just made some additional plans. It's cool. It'd be like that sometimes. But I'ma be in the morning. Word. Word. Now let's murka these guys. Murka these guys. Come on, man. How many of these does it take? How many of these does it take to get the point across, man? How many does it take to get the point across? Like, at this point, I don't give a fuck. Alright. I mean, it sounds like none of these are hitting to me. But... don't forget the coleslaw and the potatoes. And definitely. But, Lamar, I'm gonna need you to start getting some better food, my friend. KFC was the best option. KFC. Some Kentucky Fried Chicken was the best option, Lamar. And that's not cheap either. KFC ain't cheap. Yeah, they give you millions of bullets and bolts, but the damage is terrible. Word. KFC ain't even cheap, Lamar. So you really just paid for some shitty food. Explain to me why you did that, Lamar. Explain to me why you chose to overpay for shitty food. If the remake actually is happening, I hope they balance out the damage output. Yeah, cause these little bolts damn sure feel like we shooting fucking spitballs at them. It damn sure feel like we just spitballing. At best. At best, it feel like we didn't put a couple of wet pieces of paper on a straw. I tell you that much. LOL. It's not shitty for me. Also, I don't eat it every day. At most, twice every other week. Besides that, I eat cooked food. Word. I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. Hey, you your body is your temple. So, you know, it's your temple, my guy. But KFC is shit food. I ain't gonna lie to you, my guy. You can't sit here and say that a company that decided to put a big slab of chicken in between two Krispy Kreme donuts ain't a shitty fucking company. They literally put a big fried piece of chicken in between two Krispy Kreme donuts and sold it to motherfuckers. And actually sold it to people. People actually bought it and actually ate. And that's not even the first time. These motherfuckers put cheese, marinara sauce, and pepperoni, and then just put a piece of chicken in between it and was like chick pizza. I've never got it, but it looked amazing. They literally took a piece of chicken and turned it into a pizza, but it's just a chicken with marinara and cheese and a pepperoni on top. And then they took the goddamn donuts and stuffed them with a piece of chicken. I'm just like, bro, you can't say that company's not shit. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. They damn sure don't care about your arteries. Whatever you want to say positive about that company, they damn sure don't give a fuck about their customers' arteries, if nothing else. To put a big thick slab of fried chicken in between two fried and glazed pieces of bread is absolutely insane. And I wanted one so bad, but I'm vegetarian. I wanted one so bad. I literally used to live right up the street from them when they were doing that. When they were doing that, I stayed within walking distance of a KFC. And I wanted one so bad, but I'm vegetarian, so I just couldn't do it. But if they would have done a fried cauliflower version, like if they would have took some fried cauliflower and put that in between two pieces of donuts, I would have ordered mine barbecue. Hands down, if they would have took a big ass thick piece of fried cauliflower and put it in between two donuts, I would have ordered mine barbecue. All damn day long. When I did eat KFC, like, you know, when I did eat that shit, I used to like to get the bowls. The one with the mashed potatoes, the little chicken bites, the corn. That's what I would get. When I did eat KFC, I would always go for the bowl. Get that mashed potatoes, a little cheese, some corn, some chicken, all in one little bowl. Put like some hot sauce on it. All right, Max. All right, Max. I'm on that ass, Max. I'm on that ass, Max. I'm on that ass. I'm on that ass, Max. I'm about to slap the shit out you, Max. I'm high key about to slap the shit. This nigga Max keep running away. Max keep running away, bro. I'm trying to not to disrespect him so heavily by continuously calling him Becky. I'm trying to at least do him a favor and give him a male name. But technically, oh, no. We're talking about the wrong person. Max isn't Becky. Max isn't Becky. Steve is Becky. And we will continue to refer to Steve as Becky through the whole game. I don't give a fuck about nobody who comes in and got to say. Throughout this whole game, Steve is Becky.
Welcome, Claire. Consider the area you are in a special playground I have prepared just for you. Please try and keep me amused.
Fuck you,
and
Max.
do not disappoint me by dying too soon. I so want to enjoy this.
Who the hell went in the booth and was like, you know how Max should laugh? Who the hell went in the booth and then turned this man into an absolute dolphin? Boy went straight dolphin mode in the booth. Go to the other door on the fight first. Go to the door on the fight first. Go to the on the right first. Oh, well, it's too late now. It's too late. It's too late, Lamar. Who the fuck decided that this man should fucking laugh like that? I have no clue, bro. I have no clue, bro. Y'all got me all the way dead with the laugh. Am I tweaking? What's going on? Take the homo. Sure. Okay, we got a jar of homo. Should be used if someone is wounded. Okay. So it's medicine. I'll just leave the homo in the goddamn box then. We leave the homo in the box. Leave the homo in the box. Now, we got this, which gives it a little bit of heals. Wait a minute. Didn't it say I can only use it if I'm wounded? I'm in danger. Am I not as wounded can be? Am I not as wounded could possibly be? Lamar, what you get from KFC, homie? What you get? What you get? What's your KFC order? You be getting them biscuits? You be shredding up the back of your throat with them dry ass biscuits? It is for the. Oh, it's for homie. It's for homie. It's for homie. It's for homie. Do we got room? We don't. I don't know if we still need this key card, so I'm gonna keep the key card in my inventory. I can't use this for anything, so I'm gonna just put that up, put that up, put that up. None of it went away. I put it all up and none of it went away. Okay. I only got 3-piece. Oh, you got that 3-piece combo? 3-piece and a biscuit? But you ain't get the biscuit. You just got the 3-piece and the fries. Now, I will say KFC has some good fries. And they just recently started doing them fries, too. They didn't always have those crinkle cut fries. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. I'm assuming you're talking about the crinkle cut. They hadn't always been doing them crinkle cut. But I don't know who decided that they should, but that was a good move on KFC part. The crinkle cut survived. The crinkle cut survived. 3-piece and some crinkle cuts. 3-piece and a crinkle cut. The fuck is this? Oh, we got the Uzis. We got the twin Uzis. We got the twin Uzis. Some ammo down there. Coolio. Coolio. We got the twin. I bet that was Max. Tell me this ain't a lizard dude. Oh no, it's not a lizard dude. What the fuck are you? Huh? What in the Fantastic Four? What in the Fantastic Four? Oh hell nah, homie. We got nowhere else to go? Alright then. Fuck you, homie. If I can't run, I'm gonna fuck you up today then. Fuck him up, 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 fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up. Alright. Boy. Looking like Quagmire. Oh shit. Like I said, looking like Quagmire. When he first discovered the you know what. I don't know if anybody ever seen that episode when Quagmire discovered the internet. Now let's go. Let's go. What the fuck? Where is your other arm at? You just one arm maxing?
Oh yeah, that felt good. Don't worry, Claire. Your knight in shining armor is here.
You wish. But thanks for the help.
See? This is why you need me. I got your back.
Whatever. Here, take these.
That's why we need the Uzis.
For me?
You know the deal. In exchange for your Lugers.
Okay, okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I heard in Tokyo they have an all-you-can-eat KFC bar. I can find out for you right now. Actually, I can actually find that out for you right now. I can just ask the homie. He's in Tokyo. All I gotta do is just like, yo, is there a KFC buffet over where you at right now? Literally, he's in Tokyo as we speak. But I was just about to say, low key, Steve might have just made himself up off the list. I don't know. We gotta continue playing the game, but I think Steve might have just gotten off the list. Someone asked if there is a KFC buffet in Tokyo. Now, he's probably busy, so we might not get a reply right now. But we might, you never know. He might let me know. Hey, we just left the KFC buffet, type bullshit. You never know. You never know. Now, what I was about to say is, I think Steve.
This thing is too cool. Yes! Now this is my kind of weapon. All right. Huh?
Did you just try to pull the trigger immediately?
You cheated me.
Up there, plenty of ammo.
You just tried to pull the triggers
Way up there?
immediately?
Give me a boost and I'll get it for you.
All right, all right.
You didn't want to conserve any ammo?
My back.
Bro, he looks like Becky.
You're heavier than you look.
He literally looks like Becky. And why does he have a shock collar on his neck? Is somebody controlling him? Why does he have
Happy now?
like a control device on his neck? That shit look like a shock collar or something. Or is that just a weird fashion choice?
Now that your knight has made his appearance, he can join you in your descent into death.
Max punk ass. Fucking Maximilian. Maximilian. I think Steve is one step closer to getting off the list.
Okay, let's do it.
One step.
Wait
He's
here,
one
Claire.
step. Oh, he's a prisoner.
Time to test out my new toy.
Cause I'm like, that looked like a shock collar, like a motherfucker. So he's a prisoner, word. That's why he's, oh shit. We get to play as Steve. We get to play as Steve. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Steve is one step closer to actually getting himself off the list. I always said during Resident Evil 0, Becky can get herself off the list. All she had to do was something badass. That was my only requirement. All I said was that Becky simply had to display 1 ounce of badassery. Just 1 ounce. And I will remove her from the list. But at no point did she ever display the badassery. I said technically she had to blow something up. To be honest, I said Becky had to blow something up in order to get herself off the list. She had to blow something up, and she just never did blow anything up or do anything badass to get herself off the list, in my opinion. So the fact that they were torturing the men on the island. Oh wow. Chemicals used for gun maintenance. Handgun parts cannot be machined. And you don't want to let me pick this pistol ammo up. Okay. But like I was saying, the fact that Buddy came in busting through the window, shooting midair through the window, hit Buddy to the side just like you thought I couldn't see you with the peripherals, and then just unleashed, just like, yep. You know what I mean? Just straight unleashed. He might have made his way up off the list. But he got one more display of badassery. If Steve can display, now I'll stop calling him Becky. He's earned his name. Steve has earned his name. We can call him Steve now. We don't have to call him Becky. But if he can display one more act of badassery, I will remove him from the list altogether. He will no longer be on the list. All he has to do is just display one more act of badassery. That's it, just one. Cause that was pretty badass. I ain't gonna lie, Steve. That was pretty badass, buddy. That was pretty badass, buddy. My guy hopped out the window slow-mo, fucking shit up. I ain't gonna lie to you. So if he can manage to do that one more time, and then not piss me off for the rest of the game, we'll take Steve off the list, and Becky will be alone. Becky will be alone on the list of liabilities.
It was dirty work, but this area is now clean. See? You can depend on me.
I see.
You see? This thing is a lot more reliable than any person.
Than people?
He still looked like Becky though.
Steve, what were you doing here? Who brought you here, and where is your family?
Shut up! I don't want to talk about it.
All right, Steve, you back on the list. You back on. Steve is back on the list, man. He's back on the list. This man just had a whole temper tantrum. Shut up! I don't want to talk about it. Like, can we talk about the fact that this man won't stop wasting ammo and attempting to waste ammo? He tried to waste ammo as soon as he got the weapons, and then just shot the wall up. Boy, I tell you, Steve. You trying, and that's all I can do is just allow you to try, right? That's all I can do, Steve, is just let you keep trying. Just let you keep on trying, Steve. Steve trying so hard. He's like, man, I just want to prove I'm a badass. Bruh. And then he goes around and start having temper tantrums. Now, it's around the time for me to find the opportunity to save and call it a night. Because I got to pee-pee. But there's some tic-tac-toe there y'all supposed to be able to play when I ain't here. What the fuck, bro? Ooh, I held that pee so long it made my stomach hurt.
Claire, are you okay?
Ooh.
Steve, behind you!
See, with your dumb ass. You back on the list, bro.
No.
You back on the list. You're back on the list, bro. You're back on the list, bro. You're back on the list.
What's wrong, Steve? Shoot him!
Steve's back on the list.
Wait! I can't! No!
I'm assuming this is somebody he used to know before they became a zombie.
No!
Steve is standing there with his eyes closed. You're on the list, Steve.
Father!
I don't give a fuck if that's your pop. I don't give a fuck if that's your pops. I don't give a fuck if that's your pops. The fact that he literally just shot Claire up,
Steve.
literally, Claire just caught all types of stray bullets. She just caught at least 50 stray bullets. At least. What, you gonna pass out now because you killed your dead pops?
Father! Father!
And why are both of them imprisoned here? I need to find out what's going on. How both of y'all get locked up? How father and son
Dad.
get locked up here?
Used to work for Umbrella. Tried to steal information,
Ah,
intending to sell it off to the highest bidder.
naturally.
He was caught. Mom was killed. And we were sent here.
Naturally.
Oh, Steve.
He was a fool to do something so reckless.
He literally looks like Becky.
So stupid.
They had to have just used her face and hair model. There's no way they didn't use Rebecca's face and hair model for Steve. Am I the only one who thinks that Steve looks like Rebecca?
Just
Like, am I
once.
tripping? I know I can't be the only one that thinks a changed father. Well, yeah, he changed all right. Oh, he damn sure changed. Changed all his ways. Every one of them. Now, let's see if we can find an opportunity to save somewhere. See if we can find us a saving opportunity. So we can go ahead and call it one of those nights. Battery's been removed. See if we could go ahead and find some way to call it a night. Because I'd be damned if I just let it sit here. And then I come back and the bitch is fucking gone. You would have to go back to the room where you were in previously. Well, considering I can't get back up there, this might end up just being a let the Xbox sit all night situation. Technically. All right, fellas. Well, you know, it has been a positive stream. It definitely has. You know what I mean? We have definitely done. We did more today than I thought that I was gonna do, considering I probably wasn't even gonna play this game again. I mean, literally, I didn't even know. I thought we were in a cutscene just then. Literally, when we came through the door, I thought we were in a cutscene. So that's the only reason why I hesitated. But considering we saved back who knows where, we're definitely not gonna continue. And considering we've hit the 4-hour mark, it is what it is. You made progress. That is what is important. We're going to get through this game, man. We're going to get through this game. It's going to take us some time. It's going to take us some time. We've made some progress. We now know that Steve is halfway a badass. We also know that he was imprisoned here, and that we know that he was in prison here and whatnot, and that his father was also here with him, and that his mom died. So we learned a lot. Have a good night, bro. 1000%.